T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. It's time for Carl Evolve the Wii!
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome, everybody, to Arcade Talk, the Saturday edition. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. I know my weekend's going pretty good. Hopefully yours is as well. So we're going to talk about some pinball today and a little bit of Atgames as well. So let's get Papa Brad on here and let's get this thing going. Rolling.
What's happening, man? What's happening, man? Let's get this party started.
Let's get it started.
Man.
What's going on?
Saturday night, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Got a
My
fancy
waters.
drink tonight. Look at that.
Look at my fancy drink, waters.
Fancy drink, man. You know, you got to have some
What you got in there?
Blue Moon. Some Blue Moon with some oranges.
Mm.
With some orange slices. Why wouldn't
Don't
you?
like Blue Moon. You know what?
I like
You
Blue
gotta give
Moon
it some-
with oranges in it.
Got to give it some taste. I don't like Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Yep. Not my
It's an
thing,
acquired
man.
taste.
Yeah, it is.
Well, my wife bought it for me like on our first date. I had a Blue Moon with an orange, and she always thought that was cool. So, like, she bought the beer, and she came home with Blue
Okay.
Moon. So I was surprised. I haven't had this in a long time, actually. So and she bought oranges. So you know,
Get those oranges in there.
cheers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you get a couple orange slices in there. It's delicious. But you know,
Yeah, it's
what's
that's
going
like
on, bro?
It's like an IPA, right? It's like
I don't know. It's a Belgian white. It's a
Yeah,
Belgian
it's-
white beer.
I'm more like a Yingling. I like darker beers, really.
Dark beers. Yeah, I love Guinness. Guinness is good.
Killian. Yeah, Guinness.
You like
Killian's
Guinness?
Yeah, you like
The
Killian's?
Killian's is good, yeah.
Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite. I haven't
Man,
had that in so long.
The bat signal's on. The bat signal's on.
Oh yeah, up there with the Mickey Mouse. Have you
Mhm.
seen my Mickey Mouse yet?
No, I haven't seen Mickey Mouse.
I got it from Disney. I did a video on it. Pretty cool, man. Shoo. There it is. I don't know if anybody. I did do a video on this. It actually says 100 years on the back.
That is cool. Is that like pewter or something? Is that metal?
No.
No.
Looks like metal.
Looks like metal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's made the base has some weight to it.
It's the Terminator. It's the Terminator Mickey. Like does he
Yeah.
like shoot like a little knife come out of his finger from like Terminator 2?
Doesn't look like it.
It's made of liquid
Doesn't look like it.
metal. He's made of
Doesn't
liquid
look like
metal.
It's pretty cool though. I got it for like $80. It was $80 for that gold membership. I had to get it. I just thought it was pretty cool. And
It is
these
pretty
are
cool.
limited too because it's 100 years. So it's a limited
The
release.
Mickey Mouse Terminator edition.
Yeah, it's their 100th year, man. So it's all silver.
Where's
got your-
Sarah Connor?
Oh no.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
I did unboxing on that. If anybody's
Mhm.
interested.
Mhm.
That's right. Marine 50, he has one in the house too for the D23. And it's D23, the official Disney fan club 100 years. Yeah, I forgot Marine 50 had one. Look at that arcade game.
Look at that.
Party.
It's like an Alien versus Predator.
Don't get me started on that damn thing.
Alien versus Predator, man. It's so special. It's so, I wish I had a few ways.
Hey, what's up, Marine? What's up, Carl? Oh, what's up, High Scores on Tap? Hey, welcome.
Let's
High
see, you
Scores.
could tell me what game out of these is not Alien vs. Predator. What's the name of this game?
What's up, Biggie D?
What's the name of that game? See who knows their classic arcade games.
What's up, Dan Z? What's up, guys?
Dude, I played all the way through Alien vs. Predator later today to refresh my memory. Before I go to the Houston Arcade Expo. Check out this shirt.
That's from what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, man.
We're in 2023 now, Papa Brad.
Defender graphics. It's got the Defender graphics. Pretty cool. Stargate. Can you see it? It's a Stargate font. Like if you look at the Stargate arcade.
Yeah.
It has like a cool picture on the back, like a crazy spaceship picture. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sure, you're going to get another one this year?
Yeah, I'll get whatever one. They always have cool shirts when you go to these things, so we'll see. I'm sure they'll have something cool.
Yeah, you got one.
Southern Fried Gaming has the coolest shirts. They have a really good graphic. Whoever does their graphic designs is insane. They did like one that was like the Rat Fink. Then the last year they did one that was like combination of He-Man and like classic arcade. So,
oh, nice. Yeah, it's always cool when these.
Hopefully, they have a Dragon Slayer theme one because on their flyer for the Houston Arcade Expo, which by the way is Friday, they had Dragon Slayer on the graphics. So
that's right, yeah, on their website.
I would be a happy camper because I love Dragon Slayer.
It would be pretty cool. Yeah, it could be the theme, man. So they could make it onto the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Got some people in the chat. Dan Z.
Yep.
Carl O. E. Leo.
Nothing new there.
Marine 50.
Yeah, he is a Disney, or he has a Mickey statue as well.
Cool.
Hey, what's up, Kurt? Kurt Mason popped in. What's up, Kurt?
Awesome, Kurt Mason.
You guys thinking about buying Ultra VP? We are going to talk about that in a little bit. If this price was different, yeah, it would be interesting.
I don't know anything about it. You know, this is going to be educational.
Oh, all right, we're gonna
educational.
I read something tonight.
Education time.
I did want to talk at games first, though. Just a couple things with them. Oh, I did get I asked Wagner Tech Talk how tall the at games pinball 4K is with the topper because nobody's measured it with the topper on there. And with the topper, it is it 70, 78? I got so many notes. Yeah, it's 78 inches tall with the topper on it. So that's 6 foot and a half tall with the topper.
That's tall.
That's tall. I mean, put it in perspective, 78 Stearns without a topper is 75.5. So with the topper, at games actually is a little taller. I thought that was kind of cool because nobody's ever measured it with that topper on it. So 6.5 feet tall, man. So that's pretty cool. So with the topper, it would be actually taller than me. Pretty neat.
Hollywood Polo has the same question every week. What games have you added to your arcade this week? Guess what game I added to my iArcade? Aliens vs. Predator. It's right there playing on the iArcade behind me.
And Monster Bash, too.
I know, and Monster Bash. I played Monster Bash after Halloween. What's wrong with Papa Brad? He must like the game.
And look, you still got Halloween stuff
that game on that video. What?
You still got Halloween stuff behind you.
I know, man. It's Halloween year long. It's year-long Halloween festival here at the Popacade 2.0.
How you doing, Kurt? How you doing, Hollywood? Why don't you have that candle out on Halloween, though, man?
The candle. You just noticed the candelabra.
Hollywood Polo, he's drinking Blue Moon with orange slices. I'm drinking water. It's tall, almost as tall as me. Yep, almost.
That man.
Carlo O. Does that thing glow too?
Yeah, the eyes light up. It's got these like fake candle things, man. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I'm set for Adam's family. Come on, that game ship me my machine. I'm ready.
Cool, man. Yeah, you can put that up there and take the topper off and put that on there.
I don't know if it would last. The way I shake the table,
fly
off the first time I played, honestly.
You had to fucking glue it down on.
I'd have to super glue it, yeah. Or I'd Velcro the hell out of it or something, you know. But I don't think I would trust Velcro. I would end up because I do nudge when I play pinball.
Well, that's part of it, right?
It's part of it for sure.
That's one thing you can't do on a Gamer Mini. It's kind of a pain to nudge. You actually have to use the buttons.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
gonna try to do it.
accelerometer is nice, where you can push the machine and it will do the nudging for you. I mean, that makes it that definitely makes it feel more like pinball.
Yeah, I feel like a real thing. I can't wait.
Plus just having the lock bar, where your hands are sitting on the lock bar. They really have a good shape for the way your hands are positioned on the Atgames pinball, which helps to suspend your disbelief that it's electronic pinball.
And being a little bit taller, that's probably going to help too. Being taller,
yeah,
be up more where you're not slouching over. Because I think it ends up being this one's going to be end up 3 inches taller. And those feet, you can adjust those feet too, can't you? Those feet can be adjusted. So
you can bring them up and down.
So you can make it even
Jason popping in. I don't know if Jason saw. If I only had a way. There was only some way to play.
You haven't pulled that thing out in a long time.
I haven't. This is my Pandora's box arcade.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty nice. It's not bad.
My weekend's going pretty good. How was your weekend, Hollywood Polo? Mine's going pretty good. Didn't add any new games, Hollywood Polo. So I haven't put Monsters Bash on there. Been playing Ark and doing other crap. I don't know what the hell I'm doing during these days. That's the truth. I get nothing done, Papa Brad. Seems like.
I know, you get nothing done, man. Getting arcade talk done.
Yeah, getting that done. I got to do that video for the giveaway, and
we're getting up there. Are we at 50 episodes yet?
What did I say the other day? I was actually at 43, 40 with you because I did. It was 3 goofy ones first.
Yeah. Okay.
And then so we're at what 43, 44. This is 45th. So we got 5 more to go.
45th episode. So almost to 50 episodes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Been doing it for a while.
Right? Yeah. I got 500,000 views certificate from YouTube. 500,000. Half a million views for Papa Brad. Half a million. I mean, I can't even fathom that. That's crazy.
Yep, that's a lot, man. Congratulations on 500.
Yeah, I was shocked. It just came in my notifications.
Jason got approved for a new roof. Got to kill this stupid leak. Had some hail. Oh, hail.
Oh, hail.
Oh, hail the hail. Congratulations, Papa Brad.
Thank you, Leo. It's a milestone.
Congrats.
It kind of counts as a milestone, I guess.
Yeah, if you got a certificate, man. Yeah, 500,000. Yeah. That's a feat.
That is a feat. Would have never thought I would have gotten there a year ago, honestly. But slowly but surely.
I think I'm at 100.
For me, I'm like a turtle on YouTube. I move slowly, but I'm moving forward.
I'm like a baby turtle then.
Yeah.
I move even slower, sucker.
Yeah. Well, you got the big channel too. We don't talk about the big channel on Arcade Talk. We only talk about this channel, but yeah.
You want to know how many
you're slumming it on this channel. How many subs do you have on your on your big channel, T. McCloskey?
Not very many.
Yeah. Go look. Yeah. Go look. He has a few.
Guess how many views I have over there, Papa Brad?
Probably 1 million. Probably 1 million with your or close. You got to be getting close. That many. Higher, more than 1 million. 2 million. More. Wow, man. What are you doing? You're slumming it with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I feel privileged. Oh.
Yeah. I got 3.3 million over there.
Wow. Well, anyway, people probably wonder what's going on with my YouTube. I was told to separate my live content from my produced videos. So
stay the course.
Yeah, you're going to notice that all the Arcade Talk replays or restreams will be on Papa Brad Live, and then my regular channel will have just produced videos. So if you can't find the videos, you want to rewatch them, that's where they're going.
Yeah, don't forget to go over and subscribe to Papa Brad Live.
Yeah,
channel.
Yeah. And we do have memberships for 99 cents if you want to support the channel.
Yeah, go over there and make sure you subscribe because, like, if you do,
all the money I make on the channel goes into making content. Like, I'm spending probably God knows how much going to this arcade event. So
that's the way to do it, man. That's how I do it.
But that's the fun of it. It helps support the hobby and it gives some people some fun stuff to watch. 99 cents.
Caro says I could do 99 cents.
Thank you. You know what? You could be the first. I don't think I don't have a channel member yet. So there will only be one first channel member to Papa Brad Live. So yeah, I mean, you could be in the first whatever few, hopefully.
Could be the first one.
Yeah, I know. Because I just enabled it today. But
Yep.
having fun with it, you know.
Hey, was I the first one to give you a donation over there?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I think I gave you a donation. No, I gave it to your other channel. I was going to do it to Papa Brad.
Are we on Papa Brad's Gaming or Papa Brad Live?
I think I did gaming because I didn't know if
Gaming,
you had any money.
Yeah, it's going to be a while because people aren't going to realize that they're going to wonder where the content went. It's just going to go over there. I did put a video up from a bigger YouTuber that I consulted with. Told me some things to do to help my YouTube so I can grow a little faster than I have been, which is exciting. You know, it is a hobby, but you know, there's probably smarter ways to do it than I've been doing it. So just trying to grow, trying to learn, you know.
Same here.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I just do it. I mean, it's all for fun. All for fun. That's why I don't get into these guys are like, I gotta be first to buy the whatever. It's like, who cares?
I know. Last night I did date night with a wife, and look what I got today, T. I don't even know what these are. I have to figure out how to work them.
Oh no.
You ever seen these? Too white, isn't it? Package is too white.
Got some earbuds.
Apple earpods. I hope these things are cool. I don't even know how to use these. I haven't even unboxed them yet, but look at that.
Yep, pretty cool.
Apple earpods. Yeah, it's all for the love of arcades. High Scores on Tap knows what it's about. And that's what I support, you know. I support, you know, people playing games, having fun, chasing each other on the leaderboards. You know, that's what it's all about. I know Love Buds. I know. I date night, and the next day I get Apple Air, you know, what are these? I get Apple AirPod Pro earbuds. I was amazed. I was shocked. I was like, wow, I must have done something right.
Oh, yeah, nice. Don't keep it in your ears too long, man. The Bluetooth technology. Actually had a friend that died of brain cancer because he kept his Bluetooth, you know, the ones that connected to your phone, the old ones. He ended up getting brain cancer on the same side. He had that thing, but he would keep his in 24/7. He would only take it out when he was asleep.
Yeah.
He ended up getting brain cancer right there where the Bluetooth would always be in his ear. It's like, damn, I threw mine away after that happened. I was like, boop. That was the old technology, though.
I hope not.
That's those old square ones. You know, those ones I'm talking about, the old clip on your ear. People would walk around with them all the time. It's like, those things are, after that happened.
Well, I mainly use them because I listen, you know, I'm in the car for 2 hours every day because of my job, and I have a drive time of about 2 hours. So I listen to YouTube shows there and back with earbuds in. So I think it'll be good to have these. I'm sure I'll enjoy these. They got to be a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think they're a lot better than they used to be. My son just got a pair.
The pair I used was like $10 or $20 from Walmart. So I mean, I'm thinking this Apple's got to be a massive upgrade from what I have. You know, they work, but I mean, I would think so.
You think? It might come from the same Chinese factory, though. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows where these people get the stuff? It's amazing how a lot of the stuff comes out of the same factories. I was just looking something. I can't remember what the hell I was looking at. Unrelated to arcades, but I ended up finding out there's like 3 companies that sell the same thing. I can't remember what the hell I was looking at the other day, and found out they all went back to the same Chinese factory. It's like, yeah,
it's the same. It's the same 10-year-olds making these things. T. It's the same 10-year-olds in those factories. You know, it's a shame, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think was it Apple's factory just got busted for that, or it was somebody's factory just got busted for.
They all do that in China. No, that's not unusual at all.
I know.
I don't think it has a stigma like it does here either. You know, they're just supporting your family.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of them are forced and some of them are not. Ancient Chinese factories. There can only be one. Ancient Chinese secret, eh? Remember that commercial? It was a laundry detergent. What was that? Ancient Chinese secret.
I don't know.
Do you remember that from the 80s?
I remember something like that, but I don't know what you're talking about exactly.
It was some laundry soap. I can't remember. They had a lady on there, or the lady saying "Ancient Chinese secret." He's like, how do you get that so fresh or clean or something?
Yeah. You better be careful. You're gonna get canceled.
Mr.
We're
Sparkle.
talking about laundry detergent.
How am I gonna get canceled talking about laundry detergent?
I don't know. People love to cancel you over nothing anymore.
Well, I had somebody.
Was it Calgon? I think Jason might
Calgon?
know. Was it Calgon?
Calgon. Okay.
Hey, Leo says he uses earbuds to listen to Arcade Talk at work.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Appreciate
Thank you for listening. We're glad you're here.
Thanks for the support.
Yep. Carlo has a good idea. If we run short on content, we can do a marathon of candy bar commercials.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the marathon candy bar itself.
Mm-hmm.
Remember marathon candy bar? I think it's
Yeah.
around. Calgon Washington detergent, early 80s. See, I'm dating myself again, Pop Brad. Early 80s.
Dude, we're the old geezers. We're the old geezers, man.
Was I alive back then? I don't think I was. I wasn't born until 1989 or something. I wish. Maybe I don't wish. I think I came in at the right time. Maybe in time for the 80s and the arcades.
Yeah.
Which nobody can ever.
That was in my childhood. I mean, I lived right in the time of the golden age of arcades. So that's probably why I love it so much too, is because it's just linked to my childhood memories. You know, It was special when I got quarters to go to the arcade, and now I have them all. You know, it's like pretty much I have everything that I ever wanted to play back when I was a kid, which is crazy. I mean, it's crazy, literally.
And I just remember me. It's like, hey, when can we go back to the arcade, man? When can we go back? You know?
I was like,
couldn't go all the time. And then my mom, when she would go shopping, I was like, hey, can I go shopping with you? Because I know there was arcades there, you know. Can I go with you? She ended up eliminating. It was 4 of us. We all had to take turns. It's like, damn it. That's where that.
Carlo knows, man. We rode this wave from Pong on, baby. That's right, man. I've been with this since the start, just like Carl, man. I've always loved arcade games, even when they went away for a while. I mean, you know, it was the dark times, you know, like
90s,
the 2000s.
Man, well, it started like what, mid 90s, I would say, because that's when they started going away, the arcades themselves.
Yeah.
I would say like 95, 96 is when it kind of started dwindling completely. I mean, everywhere where I grew, when I was in that, even in the early 90s, I didn't see arcades. Very rarely would you see them. I mean, you see arcades in grocery stores, you know, Kmart's, everywhere. And then
they were everywhere. They were everywhere. That'll never happen again like that.
No, they just slowly disappeared. They left the stores first, and then then the arcades started shutting down. It's like, no.
Yeah. And the home consoles basically closed the gap where they could deliver a gameplay experience better than the old arcade games, you know, graphically at least.
Yeah, and that's what really killed the arcades was the consoles. It's funny though, our Atari 26
consoles got better slowly but surely. I mean,
yeah, because Atari 26 kind of was, you know, going along with the arcades. They never really phased arcades, I guess, because the graphics weren't as good as they were on the arcades. And then when they started in the 90s, the consoles gotten better and better and better, and overtook the arcades graphics. And then, whew.
That's it. I mean, like you go to an arcade, like the new arcade games are all them big dumb games, you know, where it's just like, let's give you a ticket, you know, but you can't win them. You can't play them. You can't survive. It's built to fail. You know, it's like, I don't know. It kind of takes the spirit of what I think arcade gaming is away when you do that. A lot of those games, you know, when you go to an arcade now, they're made where you can't really play them for long. They're made where they just take your money no matter what. Yeah. Like the new Space Invaders game. Like I was excited to play. It's like, oh, look, it's like a shooter and you have a gun. But it's like, it makes it impossible because if you're doing well, it just keeps doubling the enemies till you lose. It's crazy. Yeah. If you've played that new Space Invaders game, it's insane. It's like no one can do that.
No. Elio says my first girlfriend left me for an arcade rival. Oh no. Left them for an arcade rival. No, Elio. Hello, Polo. Arcade rival. Yep, load that memory.
I want to say the name, but I don't know how to say it. It's spelled W-Y-O.
Yo,
Is the W silent? Is it like yo?
I don't know.
Well, yo? I don't know. Put in the chat. Can you phonetically spell it? I feel really dumb because I don't know how to say your name. But
And
thank you.
I think he's talking about the At Games Pinball Tournament. There's not one this week,
Uh-huh.
is there?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think the reason why they didn't do one is because they, were pushing it to Tuesday for Halloween. So I think
Mhm.
they wanted to get it back to Monday. Because remember it
Yeah.
always ended on Mondays. And
Speaking of at games and the pinball, I'm the only one that will mention that they have the gold ball.
YO.
I mentioned the gold ball.
Yeah.
I mentioned it like 5 times on Super Game Room Dudes, and they would not say it on air.
I don't know
Isn't
why.
that funny? It's
Yeah,
like they worried. I mean, they're not going to take, if they kick you out of an influencer group because you point out something that's obvious, that'd be a big mistake. I mean,
Well, I would
it's
think
just
they want. I would think they would want to know if
I would
there's
think they would want to know so they could fix it. I mean, it's probably not that difficult, but they wouldn't mention it. I thought that was funny. But we're not scared, are we, T. McCloskey?
Nope, we're not scared. Just like the marquee on the pinball machine. We always
Yep.
discuss. Yeah, they ain't gonna.
Okay, YO.
YO.
YO. Okay, thank you. YO.
YO. YO. Oh, great arcades. Oh, Marine said there's a new arcade diner near me with all old arcade games. They rotate monthly. Seems like they're coming back. Yeah, but
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think and a lot of these places are using free play too, just to get people to stay at the bar longer.
Yeah,
if it makes people stay there, they drink more, they eat food if they have bar food. It's kind of becoming like a draw to like just have the games where people can just come and play them. Because I mean, what are they going to charge? A quarter? Then you got to mess with those cards. You got to have the quarters in your pocket. I think a lot of these barcades are just starting to have like free play, time, or at least certain days that they put them all on free.
I wish I had the money, man, because there's a bar down the road from me that closed. And it's in a strip plaza, which has great traffic in it. I don't know why the people closed, but man, I wish I could rent that out or buy that, man, and put an arcade in there, a barcade in there. I think that would go over so well around here. So one, there's that many places around here to drink. Mm-hmm. There's not that many bars around here, and I haven't seen any arcades. The closest arcade I know is in Wilmington, which is quite a ways away from me. So I think that a parkade would do really well here. I don't have the money though to get that started, man. That can't be cheap to get arcade started. I wouldn't think. That's a lot of money.
And I think you have to have the knowledge too. You have to know how to work on the machines and fix them when they break, because they will break. They all break.
Oh yeah,
they break a lot, probably more than you would think.
I could probably hire somebody though.
They're antiques,
There's quite a few retired people around here, so I probably can find somebody around here to help fix them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of retired people over here. So
yeah, there are people that just love that, just the repairing and keeping them running. They find it a challenge,
Yep. Not me, man. I get frustrated with shit.
Not me either, man.
I can't figure it out, man. I get so mad. But hey, I did some, I've done some mods, man. I'm kind of proud of myself. I know more now.
The modding I don't have a problem with, but capping a monitor, something like that, scares me a little bit. I'm sure you learn how to do it though if you're into the real arcade hobby,
or just have a bunch of CRTs just to swap them out. That'd be easier.
Don't worry if you don't discharge it right. Don't worry, it could just kill you.
Oh, I know.
Nothing to worry about. It could just kill you.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
I was watching a guy doing that with his CRT. But he was worried about it, doing it right, so he didn't want to freaking get his get electrocuted.
Get lit up, man.
Yep. Got to make you nervous, especially the first couple times, man. What's the Caro game of the weekend? We don't do Caro game of the weekend. Just Caro of the week.
It's a secret. It's top secret till we reveal it.
Yeah, we don't do it on Saturday. Just Thursdays. Hollywood Polo. Just Thursdays we do.
I got a sneak peek. This next one. See, here's the deal. I get to make all the good videos. I get the videos that are super fun to make, and we're going to give you the other ones. How's that sound, T?
Well, I got to switch it around here. I got
to take this one.
No, not this one. I haven't even looked at it. I sent you the thing, and I didn't.
Oh yeah, I looked at it. I played it. I love it. I can't wait to make the video.
I normally don't do nothing with it until
Monday. This is right in my wheelhouse too. This is the kind of game I like. But
Yeah, I just passed it along. I didn't even really look at it or anything. Of course, I got to get Carlo to give me some good ones.
yeah,
They're all good.
they're all good. They're all good.
Some of them, though.
I've really liked the ones that I've gotten to make videos on.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah, and they're games I haven't really played, which is surprising because I've played a lot of arcade games, but they're deep cuts, you know. They're the hidden gems, the hidden gems.
You played Monster Bash, though.
Oh yeah, I've played that one, but I never played Peter Pack Rabbit.
Peter Pack Rat.
Peter Pack Rat. Sorry, I always say rabbit. I don't know why.
We always do.
Give me another beer.
I don't know about that one. You might get worse after a while. You get good for a while, then
Yeah, I know.
Start to slide down the dark side.
Yeah, I did good. I had no beers before we started, so just what you see.
All right, you're gonna be waiting a while there, Polio. Says we're still waiting for you and T to play in G Parker's weekly FX3 tournament. Halfway through 10 weeks. I don't have any way to play FX3. Maybe when
it's on Steam.
Yeah, but I don't want to play on a controller and stuff. You know, pinball. I want to play on a pinball machine.
Yeah, it's still fun. It's still fun, but I hear you. I do like playing on the pinball machine. I think Hollywood Polo has a cool setup where you can play on where it's he has a virtual pinball machine setup where you can play those games. I don't know if he plays them that way or if he plays them with a controller. But it's competitive. Those guys are good on that tournament. I've played in it before. They got some real players in there. Yeah.
You think it's easier to play with a controller or through an actual pinball machine?
I think it's easier, probably. I don't know. It's probably similar. I don't know. I don't have enough experience switching between the two, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played any pinball on console in years and years.
You know, Xbox controller, the controls are pretty tight, you know?
Yeah. I know it's like some games you have an advantage on PC, and then other games you have advantage on console. So I'm not sure about pinball. I would think our controllers would be a little easier, but
so he has a custom USB controller he uses for everything now. Pretty cool.
Nice. My friend Mr. J built a custom USB controller. Nice. Yeah, hopefully, man. So we're in November, so we might,
Might not be too long.
We might see some Atgames pinball here in the next month. Never know.
You never know.
That'd be awesome. That's not too far along, Brad. Ain't that far away?
It's not that far away.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to give a update on. Since the beginning of Atgames selling, doing the pre-orders for the pinball, Kuro just bought a pack, and right on October 31st, or right around October 31st, and he gave me his order number. So since the beginning of their pre-orders, they have sold 4,337 items.
It's pretty good.
And I think probably half of those were actual 4K pinballs. So you're looking at probably around 2,100 pinball machines sold so far through Atgames pre-order. To me, that is a success.
Yeah.
Success there, man. I guarantee it's over 2,000. It might not be 2,100, but I bet it's at least over 2,000 by now. I mean, 4,337 orders is a lot. And I found out too, man. I think I'm 20th on pre-orders. I was like the 20th person. I was the 20th person to pre-order on the day they went on sale. So I'm like 20th. Because somebody in somebody's chat one time said, "Hey, I think I was the first one in there," and I looked at his order number, and his order number was 19 digits before mine. So I'm thinking I got in there like maybe I'm like the 20th person. I'll find out with my serial number when I get it. See if I'm right or close to 20. I bet I am.
You think they're doing that like the serial numbers by the order they're shipping them? I don't think so.
They better. They should ship them as they come in. That's how all other companies do it.
Is that how they do it? I don't know.
Somebody at noon should not get one.
Thinking the crates come in, they just send you one. I mean, it'd be cool if they do that. I don't know if they do that or not.
Well, somebody at 8 o'clock at night shouldn't get one before me, and I ordered mine 9 o'clock in the morning. That wouldn't be fair. Now would it?
It wouldn't be
That
fair.
wouldn't be fair, Papa Brad.
McCluskey, you need an under 100 number. You need a under 20 number.
I want 20 or 20 at least. Around 20. I'll be mad, man, if I didn't.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll take any number they want to give me. You know, I tried to convince High Scores on Tap to bring a screwdriver and take those plates off for me. Those show plates.
That game's is not shipping order. No, they better ship an order, man. I set my alarm clock and everything that morning. It was a big deal for me to get it up.
I think they just pull one off the pile and they send it to you. I don't think they're going to do that, but I mean, it'd be nice if they did, but
it'd make me mad. Then I set my alarm for no reason, Papa Brad. I set my alarm for nothing.
Set your alarm for nothing, dude.
That means you could get one before me. Carl could get one before me. I could be the last one on the poll. I'll be so mad. I was one of the first ones to order it.
I know.
What's up, MG?
I know that would be unfair.
That means like somebody that did it 2 days way after me, 2 days after me would get one before me. That's not fair. I curse you. That
isn't fair. What if I got one before you? It's going to drive you crazy.
Well, at least you ordered one just a couple hours after me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal. But damn, somebody like 5 days, a month later got one before me. That would kind of piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I ordered mine on freaking October 31st. I got mine already. I'm over here. I didn't get mine.
What's up? You need to get yours first. Come on now.
Don't have to be first, but geez.
You have a number under 20. Look at those xenomorphs. This game is beautiful.
That make you mad though? Somebody, October 31st got one before you did. That'd make me mad.
Oh, I gave it away. I showed the name of the game. Darn it.
That's why we don't ever give it to Papa Brad too early, because that thing always happens. Marine says, I'm waiting to see what other limited edition tables they're coming out with. Yeah. We're supposed to get one, at least announcement in the Winter Nod about the next, or at least the first CEP, Collector's Edition Pinball. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Winter Nod is around Christmas or is Winter Nod in like February. I'm not sure how they do that. Is it Christmas sale on Christmas? And I guess Winter Nod is like in February. I think that's how that works.
Huh.
I kind of looked that up last year. I think it was like February 5th was Winter Nod or something like that.
Okay.
But then you do have the Christmas sale though. I think it starts around the 15th of December. But Atgames said that Winter Nod they're going to announce the ALU 4K and then the first collector's edition of pinball. So I guess we'll have to wait to February for that, which that kind of makes a little more sense. Because I don't think ALU 4K will be ready probably until what?
Next summer.
Next summer, I would say. Next summer or fall.
Yeah.
I think it would be the ALU 4K. So announcing in February makes sense to me.
Yeah. The most important thing right now is to get this pinball right,
Yep. That's right. This week coming up, man, they might have a new build for the 4K pinball at games.
They need to figure out what's going on with the SSF kit. Triggering the accelerometer.
MG, I hope it comes at Christmas, so I have helped put it together. Yeah, that's the plan. They still have. I was up on their website the other day. It still says shipping between December 25th through January 31st. So they still have December 25th on there. So December 25th is still a possible date, Pup.
It's coming.
Yep, it's coming. But yeah, I'm like you. I want to get it needs to be right. So if it has to go into January, go into January. As long as it's right when it comes out.
Yeah. Cool. We got Andy's game room just popped in. Good evening, Andy.
Welcome, Andy.
Welcome to the show.
Marine says he think it might be Star Trek, the next one. Good possibility. That's a good guess.
Well, the number one was what? Indiana Jones and Back to the Future. They were all movies. They're all movie IPs. So.
Star Wars, I think, was fourth. I can't remember. I always forget who's third. Goofyfoot had to save us last time who was third. I always draw a blank on that third one.
Yeah. All I know is I got gypped because Creature from the Black Lagoon did not place as well as I wanted it to. So
did not make
the one I wanted. The one I wanted. It sounds like I'm gonna be waiting quite a while because
I want that one too.
Did not get the prime ranking that it needs to be at the top of the pile, but that is an insta buy for me no matter what. Like even if I just got the Addams Family, You know, as terrible as that sounds, I would have to have that.
MG says Father Christmas is going to empty his sack in my living room, and it's going to be my ALP 4K. I'll be a good boy. Yeah, that would be nice, MG. It would be nice. Even if it came the day after would be cool. But I think that new software build they're doing coming up this week, I think that's going to tell a lot.
Solve some issues, yeah.
If it solves Adam's family issue table, I think we'll be on a go for end of December, beginning of January. Depends how that software build goes to Papa Brad.
Yeah,
Which I think that's what that's for. That build they're making, I think it's for the Adams family and for Zen's table.
Yeah, they were definitely in the ET situation. They had no time. You know, it was like
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I mean, they had it running where you could see it on the machine. I mean, I think it's just going to get better.
Oh yeah, it'll get better. Like Wagner. I think you showed Adams family Wagner, I think we showed it on Thursday too. You know, Wagner Tech Talk when he brought his.
There was no skipping that I saw.
It didn't look like he was doing any skipping or anything. So,
but you wouldn't see the flipper lag if there's flipper lag.
No, but you could.
Yeah, it wasn't having frame rate issues though, where it wasn't struggling to show the ball animation.
No,
although I would prefer they showed it without the ball trails on. But
yeah, they might not have the settings set up yet either on that. So I bet they just before that freaking Chicago, man. I bet they just slapped that Adams family table on there, man. Probably about how far they got. Because I mean, 2 weeks is not a long time to do anything.
Yeah, I hear you. Monster Bash placed higher than Creature, I think, too. He's talking about Frankenstein and Dracula, but I think Monster Bash was actually ahead of.
It was
ahead of Creature.
Creature was 11th or 12th. It just missed the top 10.
Yeah,
remember that.
The Creature, it is the artwork that makes it though. Like having the Creature on almost. I always love it when they do that on the side of the pinball. The Elvira one does it with Elvira, where it's just like Elvira all the way on the side of it. Yeah, Jason says you can't properly judge the ball until those trails are ascending and turned off. Hope it's not a floaty ball. I mean, we all hate floaty balls. Floaty balls are no fun.
No. Don't want the balls to float, man.
Yeah, but that Godly pack was an improvement.
What number did Twilight Zone rate on the list? I can't remember. Let's go to the source, Papa Brad.
We go to the source? Was Twilight Zone top 10?
Who?
The Twilight Zone. Did it make top 10? I think it made top 10.
I think it did. It might be the number 3. I keep.
Attack from Mars was the first real pinball.
That was number 3. Was
that number 3?
I think that was number 3. Yeah.
They would have the chance to do it right. I mean, they'd get a redo of Attack from Mars for home arcade. They can maybe do it right this time. Hopefully.
Shoo. There it is.
Oh, look, it's 5 for Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I knew
so
that.
It's all like the top 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 of the top 5 are movie franchises. Out of the top 10, what's it?
Oh, Monster Bash was 10th. Creature was 12. Okay.
And out of the top 10, 5, half of them are movie licenses. Out of the top 10, because you got Jurassic Park and Star Trek, which are movie franchises. So,
yeah, it ain't that interesting.
The original pinballs, the order would be Attack from Mars, Twilight Zone, Medieval Madness, Williams multi-theme, and then Monster Bash. Those would be the
Creature. Then Creature
at 12, yeah. Just off the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Creature would be 6th on that list. If you take multi-theme Williams, that would be 5th.
Yeah.
I'd rather see a Creature before the multi-theme.
Multi-theme, yeah. Multi-theme's never. I mean, I don't know. Not a fan of that so much, but
no, me either. I mean, some of them aren't bad, but
Star Wars will not be real pinball tables. It'll be the Zen original stuff. Yeah, those are fun though.
Yep. Dan Z says, did they ever make the Mummy pinball?
They have a Mummy pinball in Atgames. It's an original table. I think it's a Magic Pixel table.
Is it?
But it's not the movie The Mummy though. That table is actually pretty fun. I like that table one. I never played it before the tournament, but it's a lot of fun. It's fun when you get the multi-ball.
Jason said he would get Monster Bash, Creature, and Twilight Zone.
Yeah, those are all I mean, those are all banger pinballs. I mean, those are like the best of the best pinballs.
Yeah, if they go anything with this list, man, I think it would be it would be one of the top 3, I would say. If that game's, looked at the list and say, okay, what are we gonna, if we're gonna do any of these, I think it would be one of the top 3, don't you? I don't know if they would do Attack from Mars though. Do you think that Atgames and Sin would do Attack from Mars? Since
we go by the poll, it's number 3, which means it's still got a lot of people that want it.
Yep. And it's not that far back. I mean, you see it's 3.69.
Yeah.
Indiana's 3.8.
It is a great real pinball machine. I mean, it's just fantastic. Because it has the perfect greed element. That saucer, you got to keep hitting that saucer, and it's right in the middle of the play field, so it's always exciting. You're always fighting it, draining, but it's not cheap, which makes it great. I mean, it's there's strategy you can use. It's a great table. Attack from Mars is in a lot of people's top 10s. And for good reason. I mean, it's just the gameplay is great. What's happening, Bozo Calvin Jr.?
Hey, what's up, Calvin? What's going on, Calvin? Hey, welcome, Calvin. Welcome.
Yeah. Twilight Zone's all ready to go.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that's what Jason says because of the Addams family. They have the license already.
Yeah, Twilight Zone is all ready to go. They have the license already because Addams family. Well, I guess they have the license for all these, really, because Zen Studio makes all those. So
yeah,
they can make any of these. But which one would they do first? I say it's going to be Indiana Jones back to.
Well, you heard the Zen guy. They want to do them all because they like money. They want all of them done because they like money. That's the right answer.
Yeah. If it's another platform for them, man, they just chalk it up as another platform. Put it on there. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll take all your Zen tables.
Yep, please. Thank you, sir.
Calvin says, and thanks for making me blue. How'd I make you blue? I'm doing good, Calvin. How you doing, man? You just get out from work, Calvin? They have license for consoles, but not necessarily for machines to be sold through Atgames. And that's true. It is true, unless they did get license for machines. You never know what Zen pulled. Because Zen's been looking at getting into a pinball machine for a while, which obviously they have because they did get in with Arcade 1-Up. They might have got the license for console and machines at the time.
They were in cahoots with Arcade 1-Up, but they basically delivered them a machine they couldn't do anything with. I mean, they couldn't add games to it. It wasn't even powerful enough to run their own games. Really, it was underpowered.
Well, it's not another platform either because you couldn't add any more games. Atgames is just like another platform where you could add, game after game after game.
Yeah, from the get-go, it's built to be a platform.
Yeah,
goes to a one and done. One and done.
One and dones are never that good. Mm-hmm. It's never good for the customer either. They keep adding games, to keep going. Every time they put out a new one, I mean, that's the way to go. I mean, that's one thing. That's what made me look at games is because
Jason's got it. I mean, a lot of people don't realize Papa Brad he jumped on the Arcade 1-Up train and he ordered Attack from Mars. As soon as I could put my money down, I ordered Attack from Mars. I figured, how bad could it be? This is one of the greatest pinballs of all time. And I got it, and literally I could not wait to get rid of it. Like, I had it for about 2.5 months. And
did you put glass on yours?
No, the plexiglass had defects in it where when you look through it, it was like blurry. It distorted the image of the playfield.
Oh, no,
you can't even nudge. Like, how can you play pinball when you can't nudge? Like, it takes the skill element away from it. I don't know.
Yeah, Calvin.
I like the way it looked. Like, I don't think it looked terrible, but the way it played is what made me need to sell it immediately. It just triggered me. Like, as a fan of pinball, I was not good with it. I probably would have done better if I would have bought something like the Star Wars Arcade 1-Up pinball, because it's not based on a real pinball machine. You know what I'm saying, T. McCloskey? It's because I know the real machine and I know how it's supposed to play, and I played it a lot. I probably would have done better if I would have went with something that was like a true virtual pinball without any connection to like real pinball machines. But, I'm sure lots of people have it and enjoy it, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah, you never know, Calvin. You might see Atgames Pinball winter time or Christmas sale go lower than $6.99. I know there's he could buy a glass.
Man, there's gonna be a flood. Once these new pinballs ship out, there's gonna be a flood of these ALPs on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, they already are.
I would just pick up. They do not wear out. Like, you don't need to. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had mine. I've played the hell out of it, and the only thing that I ever broke was the control panel, the arcade control panel. But other than that, I haven't had to do much of anything to it other than play it.
Clean like a mother. Yeah. To die for. Something, Bobby Vu.
Got the king of the modders here. What's up, Bobby Vu?
Going on, Bobby.
See, Bozo Calvin loves his Arcade 1-Up pinball. Star Wars. Bought a new topper for him.
I'm like, did you do a video on that, Calvin? I'd like to see that topper.
That would be cool. You know what Arcade 1-Up did right with their pinball? They did one thing really right. They did at least attempt to have no. They did put a kind of a solenoid in it. At least it was an attempt at putting a solenoid.
Oh, did they?
And that was good. That was something I liked about it. Like, I'll say that was positive. That was one of the things I liked about it. The solenoids really help. I mean, I can't wait to get the current Atgames pinball doesn't have a solenoid. It just has these insiders, which really don't do it for me. I mean, it's just like vibrations. And originally, like when I first got it, it sounded like it was farting. It was just it was terrible. Imagine if when you sit a rumble pack down on a hard table, the way it buzzes, like you had buzzes coming from it. But I swear, I might be crazy, but I swear with this Gottlieb pack, I think they fixed some of the issues with the vibration and stuff with the stock what they call it, exciters. Everything was better. Everything was better. Like,
I know Caro said he's getting better scores now.
I'm getting better scores. It's so much smoother. Like the ball animation smoother. It's like you can't help but like that. And this is for something that they've had for a long time. Like, they didn't really have to do this, but they chose to give us this. So I'm happy. I'm enjoying it.
Calvin says I have a total of 3 new toppers. Just ordered a Marvel topper.
That's cool.
Damn, Calvin. Dang. You got to get some videos out there on these toppers. I want to see them. Just busy modding, guys. Nice. Bobby Vu, nice. What's your latest modding over there to die for?
Did you see his Knight Rider project that he did?
Yeah, that thing's freaking awesome.
That's pretty insane.
That thing's awesome. Man. Never liked Knight Rider, man, but I like that Knight Rider cabinet he made.
And nobody does custom work like Bobby Vu. You want to see custom? You want to see like what state of the art, like do it yourself custom modding is? Go to his channel. Check out the projects he's done.
I want that Ghostbusters pinball.
The Ghostbusters pinball, the V pin.
Yeah, that thing is
That's
awesome.
Pretty badass. Yeah,
I'd love to have that. That was seeing his pinball on Ghostbusters was the reason why I wanted Ghostbusters art on a pinball, was because the one he made. I wanted to make it look somewhat like his. Ain't gonna look like his.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, that's the pinball artwork I want.
Yeah. Like the way he had the Slimer. He had the Slimer hanging off of it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Very cool.
Had the LED lights underneath. I want to say he had some black light paint on there. I can't remember now. I want to say the size.
Yeah, man. All you gotta do is go to his channel and look at the work he's done. It's incredible. You can't touch Bobby Vu if you're talking about full on custom arcade. He's a he's an artisan. He's a craftsman.
Yeah. That freaking
Plus,
Knight
you
Rider.
know, it's the love comes through. You know what I mean? The love comes through. You can tell he loves games, and he knows the right way to do it, which is like priceless. You know.
Yeah. I wish I had that talent, Papa
I
Brad.
wish I had that talent too, but I don't. But I know I appreciate it when I see it though, and I know what it is.
I love watching his videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is he doing next? When he went to that Knight Rider one, I couldn't wait to see the videos for it. And he didn't disappoint. He didn't disappoint at all. That Knight Rider. God, man, that thing was freaking so.
Oh man,
awesome.
yeah, he's badass.
Yep. All right, let's switch over here. Here's this Rec Room World.
What am I looking at?
This is their Ultra VP virtual pinball machine. They do have used and refurbished listings, but I've never seen anything in there.
That must be like one where you put your own graphics on it. It's very, very ungraphic on the art.
Something clean about that though, Papa Brad.
It's a blank canvas.
Blank canvas.
Blank canvas. You can do whatever you want with it.
And I hate their website here. It's Ultra VP. It's 49-inch, 4K, 120 hertz virtual pinball machine. So it's a 49-inch screen on this thing.
That's nice. How much money are you looking at on that? That can't be cheap.
Well, we don't want to talk price.
We're not talking about money. Okay. I'm saying my feeling is it's not going to be cheap. I'm just looking at it. It's got those little lights, those little activated lights like you can use with the VPX.
It has 4 monitors, 4 screens.
4 screens.
You got the play field.
And it's even got the lights for high speed.
Got the DMD.
It's the only pinball machine that uses those little lights, the police lights like that.
I'm not a big fan of those, but it probably looks cool. And even the topper has a monitor on it. And I think these are lights underneath the monitor on the topper.
4 monitors.
4 monitors. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm not sure if they're all 4K monitors or not.
Yeah, they don't have to be really though.
No,
virtual pinball.
I know the play field is 4K.
The play field is really the only thing that needs to be that sharp.
120 megahertz to hertz. So, would anybody buy this? Would you buy that, Papa Brad?
How much is it?
They do have spare parts too, which is kind of
That's
nice.
good. It's good to have spare parts. I'm going to take a guess. It's $5,000. Is it more or less?
Okay, here's some of the specs.
Okay, let's look at the specs first. Marine 50 said $9,000.
So you got a 49, 4K, 120 playfield monitor, and 3 industrial IPS quality monitors. So that tells me that they're not 4K. They got a playfield does not.
They would have said 4K if they were 4K.
Yeah. Full size.
Look at the solenoids. 8 solenoids. You got 8 them mugs in there.
You can turn them on and off too, which is nice. 2 contactors.
Shaker motor.
Gear motor. Papa Red. There's a gear motor there too. You know, the gear motor is, like a gate's going up or down. It'll make that noise.
Oh, man. I never heard of a gear motor. I've never played one with one of those.
I think it doesn't like Godzilla for Stern have the gear motor in it.
Yeah.
I think that one has it. There's some other ones that have.
That's a knocker. It has a knocker.
Yes, so it's got shaker motor, gear motor, and knocker. Got nudge, digital nudging. Actually has a physical tilt bob. So it actually has a physical tilt bob in there. It's like a real.
That is cool. It's cool. It has a knocker.
Yeah.
That's a very pinball thing. When you get the free game and it makes that sound.
Cool thing too, you can turn all this stuff on and off if you don't want it, which is kind of nice.
On-off switches.
Yep.
Switches. Turn it on and off. Not even software. Switches.
Yeah, they're actually switches. I think
wires.
Some of them,
so they're wiring that stuff, man. They're wiring that stuff in with wires.
Some of it's in the back, behind the back box, and I think some of them are underneath those switches. So
that's pretty deluxe.
RGB LED flashers and strobes. You can turn those on and off, which is good.
I pray that they install everything, all the games, because You know how much setup there would be with all these things running. You know how involved it is with the setup with VPX with all this stuff.
Yeah,
I
that'd be a
mean,
nightmare, I think.
it would be so much. Like you'd have to know what you're doing with it. Look at all the features. I mean, it's just insane.
Oh, I know. They got under cab and behind the back box LED strip lights.
I mean, on top of the solenoids, they got 8-inch subwoofer,
Yep.
4 transducer speakers, exciters.
There you guys
It's got everything in the kitchen sink, man.
7.
I'm thinking this might be $10,000. Look at all the stuff in this machine. It's got like every feature under the sun.
Base
Two
base kickers.
You know what it doesn't have? The chimes. Doesn't have the chimes for the old pinballs, the electromechanicals. They missed something.
The chimes.
The chimes.
Imagine,
ding, 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 ding. You can actually buy where it makes the chimes, like one of those old pinballs, like the electromechanical ones.
You don't think it'll come through the surround sound speakers?
I mean, I swear. Hey, I'm saying they didn't miss much. They didn't miss much, but that's the only feature I see that's not on there.
4 exciters, 2 base kickers.
It's got the lock bar fire button, like on a Stern, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
The button in the middle for like the Stern games.
Look at that, Papa Brad.
That is
3 amplifiers. Not 1 amplifier, 3.
Three amplifiers. I mean, you better hope the thing just doesn't catch on fire when you turn it on.
I know, right?
All those solenoids in there. That's a lot of electricity.
Yeah. And then there's SSD drive. I want to say it's a 1 terabyte hard drive, cloning station, 2 pairs of 3D glasses. That actually comes with 2 plunger knobs. So that's cool. That means you can
3D
actually
glasses.
Yeah, there's some games on there that actually look 3D if you put those glasses on.
Huh.
I think I don't think there's that many tables, but there's some tables that you can put those glasses on and they look 3D.
Huh.
But the cool thing about the plunger, though, says it comes with 2 plungers. That means it has a screw on there, so you could put a special plunger on there, like Elvira's knife
or dagger.
Yeah,
that's
you could put
cool.
that on there. I'm hoping like Atgames would be something like
I
that.
wish Atgames would have done that, but it doesn't look like they did. But
there's got to be a way.
It might be a warranty nightmare too. People stripping it out or breaking it because they're monkeying with it. You know, I mean, I can understand why they wouldn't as well, but
you could probably put one in there though that is threaded. Like the one you have, is it the same? Is the plunger like the same thickness?
It looks exactly like the one that I have on my pinball now. I don't think they're changing the plunger, but the plunger really works fantastic. It doesn't really need to be changed.
I just would like to get it where you can change the knob.
You could change the knob on the end.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
So if you bought one, the same size and just had it threaded, I mean, those things are easy to put in. It just plugs in one spot, right? I would think. I think it would be just one wire to it.
It's got glass.
You
got real glass.
Yeah, and this thing weighs 230 pounds.
It's not plexiglass. It's not plexiglass like that last machine we looked at. That last real pinball. It's glass. Glass, baby. Real glass.
Yeah, just like Atgames is real glass.
Yep.
Calvin said somebody on YouTube has it now modded to Star Wars, and I think you can get different graphics on this one here too.
I'm sure you can get it customized however you want. This looks like a pretty high end product, man.
Well, yeah, and I think it cost
pretty high end.
$250 for a new skin. I know the sounds of the pinballs. Bing. So, how much are you thinking this thing is now, Papa Brad?
I'm thinking probably like 9,000-10,000. It's probably in the neighborhood of like a Stern, entry level Stern, with all those features, because it has pretty much all the features that you'd want if you're building it yourself and you were doing a high end build.
Yeah, it's 230. Okay, yeah, 310 pounds. The sucker is. Weight without the crate is 310. Without the back box is 230.
That's pretty heavy.
Okay, here it is, man. Boom, there's your price.
9,000, I said. Not bad, not too far off. 500 less.
8,495. Getting up there with Will Pinball Machine.
Yeah, well, you're gonna want the police. You're gonna want the police beacons and strobe. Come on, if you're gonna get that, well, that. Oh wait, the topper monitor is extra that they showed. Wait a minute, T. The topper monitor is extra. It's $300 extra.
Yeah, so
So
it's
now
gonna be
we're up. Now we're up to now. It's going to be like you're looking at 9,000 and some change, probably fully decked out.
flipper contactors to solenoid swap at 125, custom plunger knob 95, plunger backlight LEDs. Look at it. They tell us the specs, and then they're taking them away and saying, no, we're charging you for it.
Well, that's extra. That's extra. That's extra.
Yeah,
You want
here it is.
extra?
Yeah. And if
How
you
about
want
some
custom-
graphics? $250. Oh, you wanted graphics on that? Dude,
Want some warranties?
man, it's making this Atgames look really good. It's really cheap. It's really cheap compared to this. So if it's 1/10 of as cool as this,
Oh, that's right. Here it is. Right here. The SSD is the one.
it only needs to be, 1/8 as cool as this for the value.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I'd say, the more and more I look at some of these virtual pinballs, the more you can see how cost effective Atgames is compared to these.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of an everyman's virtual pinball. I mean, I'm sure this is nice, but look how much it costs. I'm sure it's good. I mean,
yeah, I watched some of these videos and stuff. It looks fucking awesome, but
I'm sure it's awesome.
Has a fucking awesome price. Almost 10,000.
The trick on something like this is not only the machine, but do they have the tables configured where it's all set up for you? Because that's where the work is. If you do like a custom build like this, the real work is in setting all the V-pin tables to work right with what you got.
Yeah, all the videos I've seen of it, because when I first saw this, man, I'm like, damn, this thing better play awesome. And I've seen some videos.
I'm sure it does. How could it not? You got a gaming computer basically in there. You got a gaming computer.
Yeah, I mean, it's
computer costs as much as the Atgames pinball,
Intel i7 processor, 16 gig of RAM. Graphic card is a RTX 3060, and then 1 terabyte solid state hard drive.
Yeah.
So the RTX 3060. Those things are not cheap. They've gone down in price though.
And I think this is just not the home arcade consumer, the average one. This is for like the people that are buying real pinball machines. Rather than buy yet another Stern, you buy one of these. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't think it's for us, like the average Joes that have these kind of affordable home arcades. This is more for people that are collecting real arcades and real pinballs. It's more in that price range, But of course, we're going to have sticker shock because it's a whole different ballpark.
This sucks. This is sample artwork category, generic designs, and then it's covered up by this damn thing.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. There's some of the generic artwork you can get. You're going to charge me $250 for these? I think these ones might be free though.
I don't want any of that.
Nah, I think those are the ones that actually you'd probably get for no charge. Because they said custom. These ain't custom.
Yeah.
This ain't custom artwork. It's just is virtual pinball. There's nothing custom about that. Sample artwork category, generic design. So I imagine that's probably what you can get without the $250 extra. I'm taking it. They do sell the spare parts, which is nice too. If you bought one from here, you can actually get parts for it, like all the monitors.
How much is the monitor for that mug? How expensive is the monitor?
$920 plus shipping.
Wow.
$1,000
monitor.
plus. Yeah. Pretty
pricey.
But it is 49-inch and it is 4K and 120 hertz.
Yeah, 120 hertz.
Yeah, so it makes sense. It's 920. I don't think that's an outrageous price. It's about
the Atgames will do the 120 hertz in 2 years. It'll be the next one they do.
Well, they said they would upgrade once the prices come down.
Yeah.
Atgames did say they would upgrade to the 120. Like they said, it'll be a couple years when the price goes down some.
Yeah, and think about the shipping. That's true. The shipping is not going to be cheap. I mean, that's as heavy as an arcade.
Pounds.
That's as heavy as an arcade game.
Yeah.
It's not going to be cheap to ship that mug. We're talking truck.
Yep.
Truck line, freight. We're talking freight.
We're talking about a big crate too. I mean, it's going to be all wood boxed up, I imagine.
Crated.
Well, it would probably look like a Stern when you get a Stern. I mean, it would probably look like that package. You know, it's all wood, and you know the crate itself is heavy as shit, so it's going to cost you money for just the crate.
Well, Sterns come in these big like cardboard box kind of things.
Yeah,
but they're still truck line shipped. They're so heavy.
it's unfortunate they don't really show. They show the compatible pinball table list. They don't show like the custom art that you can pick. I mean, I imagine they have some you can pick or you can make your own. What does do upon request? Yeah, so it just does that.
T. All of a sudden, that gold 8-ball is not looking so bad. That gold 8-ball on that game is not looking so bad compared to these prices.
I mean, would anybody? I don't know, man. If you're
look at that Frankencade, that thing. Oh, I see it. It flips up. It's like putting your hood up in your car.
Yeah,
that is crazy. That is interesting.
Cocktail
that is
table.
An interesting design.
And look, it's 4-man too, man. You can play on all four sides.
Play it as like a sit down or as an arcade. That is pretty. That is pretty unusual. That's nifty.
Introducing our beautifully designed 26-inch cocktail table. It's a 3.
Have you ever seen one like that? That's pretty original. You have? I haven't seen any that do that. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I've seen them on Amazon and places. I've been up here before too.
I've used all those buttons before. The slide up buttons. I'm really good at breaking them.
Oh, they have trackballs on the ends.
That looks nice. Yeah,
some trackballs on there.
Miss Pac-Man needs Glenn's restrictor where you can go from 4-way to 8-way for those Pac-Man games.
Next to each other and play games like Street Fighter. There are about 1,100 horizontal games included. We only use the best quality monitors. This is an LG industrial strength 26-inch display. LEDs all the way around to illuminate your control panel.
What's up, Hobby Hands?
This is truly a gorgeous unit, a must-see.
I agree, Hobby Hands.
If you have questions.
That's cool. Are they running a Pandora's box in there though?
Did he say?
Kind of looked like one. I mean, that's what my Pandora's box kind of looks like. The build. They don't say.
It doesn't look like they say. They're using San Juan joysticks.
Yep.
26-inch monitors, same ones. Trackballs, tempered glass, hydraulic lifts, tabletop menu, replay. Chrome stools. Oh, it comes with 2 chrome stools. Oh, optional.
Chrome stools are optional, man.
Fully assembled.
Extra.
Yeah, they're not saying. Without stools, it's $2,295 plus shipping. That's not really a bad price, I don't think.
Not bad, man. It's not bad.
I mean, it's a lot better than that 9,000.
It's not bad, man. It's not bad.
Typically, shippings run between $280 and $350.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'd be more willing to buy that than I would be the pinball. I mean, almost $9,000, man. I would. Now, question to ask is, okay, so you're getting in the same price as real pinball. What would you rather have, a real pinball or a virtual pinball like that one? Because you're talking about the same price, pricing.
Yeah, if I was going in that price range, I'd be looking at like a Deadpool Pro. That would be the Stern I would buy.
But you can only play one game on that, where this one you can play thousands. That's where my dilemma is.
It's a game you can play though. I mean, I love that pinball. It's one of my favorites. So,
but say in a year you get bored of it,
then you sell it. You get something else.
If you go one of these V pins, you can just keep playing all different games all the time.
What would be easier to sell, a Stern pinball or a V pin? Like aftermarket, like if you do want to sell it, what's going to be easier to sell? I don't think the resale value is there, and the V pin. Neither of them are easy to sell. You especially if you're buying new, you're going to take some damage probably, but the real pinball will hold its value better than anything that has screens.
But bad thing about real pinball machines,
they break.
Not all that.
They will break when you play them
because not everybody wants a Deadpool. Like, let's just say, example, you bought a Deadpool.
Who doesn't want a Deadpool? They don't know pinball then.
Well, not everybody.
Best value. It's the best value in a budget pinball. Like if
I
you're
know,
looking
but
at
you know
a
what I
pro
mean.
model.
You know what I mean, though. It's a
I
niche.
know what you mean, though. It is a niche market.
I think V pins is not as niched as real pinball. That's where my dilemma is. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's where my dilemma is. Like when you're talking this kind of money, which way would you go? I mean, you're going to go real pinball. I'm still kind of up in the air. It's just like neither one of them is going to be easy to sell.
Yeah,
put it that way.
If you want to get rid of it in a year or shorter, some people. I mean,
I agree. Real pinballs do hold their value, but bad thing is you're in a really small niche market. You're probably not going to get what you paid for it unless you sit on it for a couple of years.
Yeah, well, the people that got in years ago, they made out like bandits because now they're a lot more valuable. You know, there was a time when you could buy an Adams Family for $1,000. You know, that would have been the high end, maybe even. But now, I mean, it's just the market has just exploded. I mean, that stuff is all of a sudden super valuable. So, I mean, I don't know. You're kind of buying it when the market's high. You know, if it's a stock market, it's at an all-time high right now, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You buy what you like, you know? I mean, I just think, though, a V-pin is a very, very hard thing to get your money back out of. So you better want to keep it forever.
Well, I feel that way with real pinball, too. Because you say you pay $10,000 for a Stern, you're most likely not going to get $10,000 back when you resell it. You're just not. And because most people ain't going to pay for $10,000, so they do hold their value. But will people buy it for what you paid for it?
The hard part is like this is really premium, and people have to understand. They have to know what they're looking at. You know.
Oh, I know. But that's always been my dilemma with when you start getting up to 10 grand on anything, pinball wise. It's like, do you go real or do you go virtual? If I spend that much money, I'm not going to get rid of the damn thing. I just think V-pins just hold your interest a little bit better because you can play all those different games on it.
Yeah, that is true.
At least longer. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to buy one for that kind of price. Now I'm like we would like Jason said, I love one worth $3,000 or so. Even I would probably maybe go up to $5,000, but man, pushing 10 grand, man, after all those upgrades.
Yeah,
you're
never getting your money out of that one. I mean,
no,
you're buying it to keep it.
Exactly. Yep. Oh, if you do sell it, and you feel like, hey, you got your money worth, you're going to have to sell it for, I would say, probably $3,000, $4,000.
Yeah.
if you
want to find the right buyer.
Yeah. The cool thing about real pinball machines, man, on Facebook Marketplace, those things are starting to come down. I've seen a lot.
Prices are dropping. So the people that bought them high are already regretting it because the prices are dropping.
Yeah, I'm seeing ones like not real modern, but I'm saying like from the 80s and early 90s.
Dude, I saw a Godzilla Pro for $5,500.
Did you? See?
Don't pick it up. A Pro, but of course doesn't have the building that collapses. But
I've seen that Creature of Black
I would
Lagoon.
imagine it had to cost a lot more than that. I mean, that seems awfully cheap for that Godzilla pinball.
I seen a Creature from Black Lagoon the other day, man, $3,800.
$3,800.
Yep.
You go roll down there and pick that mug up.
I thought
Load up the truck, T. McCluskey.
I was thinking about it, but then I'd have to learn how to freaking work on his damn things.
That'd be a fun one to learn how to work on.
Yep. But so, I mean, I'm seeing a lot.
Yeah, I went to this pinball place called Flippin' Out Pinball. I mean, this place was like pinball heaven. They're called Flippin' Out Pinball. And they had done this mod to the Creature from the Black Lagoon where they had it actually played the movie. It has the where the creature shows up, and they put a video screen in there. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on my channel, man. It's unbelievable how cool it is, and very cool. That's a great pinball though. It's a fun table to play too. It's challenging, but it is rewarding when you get the creature to appear. It's rewarding. Yeah, I think Adams Family was a good pick for Atgames because it has a really deep rule set on that pinball machine. Like Adams Family is almost always included in most pinball tournaments because there's a lot of strategy involved in playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Hobby Hands, I think things are starting to cheapen out, man. Because I mean, I'm seeing more and more real pinball machines for cheaper and cheaper. So, and I've seen some of the pinballs from the '60s, like less, around $2,000, but they are the ones in the '60s. But
you could pick up, man. You saw those. You saw the last day of the Southern Fried Gaming. How cheap you could get some stuff.
thanks,
There we
Jason.
go. Jason with a $5 super chat.
Ninja Eclipse Pinball. Oh, you want to watch Ninja Eclipse again?
Pinball. Ninja
Want to talk
Eclipse.
about that again? Want to talk about it again, Papa Red? Jason wants us to talk about it.
I
again.
love plexiglass. Plexiglass. Why have real glass when you can have plexiglass?
Jason wants to see Ninja Eclipse Pinball. Ready for the trailer again, Jason?
Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that mug.
Are you serious?
I thought you were going to play it. I don't know. Do you want to play it?
I was asking you and Jason if you guys want me to play it.
If you have it.
Yeah, it was so funny because when I was watching him, when Todd Tucky was doing that, I'm thinking, man, he's handling that. I didn't even think it didn't even dawn on me at first. I'm thinking, hey, there it is.
It just came on. Man, the thing is so delayed.
No. So delayed. Thanks, Jason, for $5. My delayed freaking videos. The other day, man, it wasn't that delayed. I don't know what happened.
Those are delayed, man.
Calvin said we need some deals, but these days never going down. We might see some Atgames deals here in Christmas.
Yeah.
Don't know hype. Rock'em sock'em. Hobby Hands said I'll save my money and go back play my Rock'em sock'em.
That's right.
Ours broke. Ours broke.
Right, man.
Look at those pink buttons you got on that thing.
Pink buttons, man. That's Sanwa.
They're pink.
Sanwa, man. It's got Sanwa on it.
Why they got pink? They can come up with a different color than pink. Where's green?
Those are Sanwas. These are the good. These are good buttons. That's the good stuff. This has got the good stuff. My Pandora's Arcade. My little Pandora's Arcade. They're like, oh, I wish Arcade would come up with Tekken. I could play Tekken on this mug all day long. Play Tekken. I'm gonna fire up some Tekken to show you. You're not gonna believe it.
He's back in church praising.
You're not gonna believe it.
Hank says the Ninja Eclipse guys are on crack with that price. I agree. They would drop that price down, man. They'd probably sell some. They would sell 100. The price is way too high with plexiglass. But it was funny because when I was watching that interview with those guys, like, man, he picked that thing up pretty easily. I'm like, damn, that's really cool. Then Don, I'm like, wait a second, it's plexiglass. That's why he picked it up so damn easy. He's not freaking Hulk Hogan over there.
Man, he's not the Hulk.
He's not the Hulk. It's freaking plexiglass.
Not the Hulk, man.
Always a party when we get tea dancing. I don't know if you can call that a dance or not.
It's a party. Look at that. Tekken. All day long playing Tekken.
Look at those pink buttons.
Look how smooth that's running. It's running like butter.
Butter. I thought I had the
This thing's deluxe. Who doesn't want a Pandora's box?
Yeah, I don't have a Pandora's box.
Yeah, you're not missing that much, dude. But it does play Tekken like a champ. It plays, look at this, 3D Street Fighter. Street Fighter EX 2 Plus.
Where'd you get that thing at?
I got this at the Houston Arcade Expo in 2022. When I got this shirt I'm wearing is where I bought it.
Yeah.
And the ridiculous price, guess how much I paid for this mug? Guess how much I paid for this, T?
$100.
$200.
Did you?
200. This thing's beautiful. Like if you just wanted a standalone, just a single small arcade to sit on a desk or something.
Let's see it on the side. Let's see the side art there.
Man, look at it. It's cool. It's actually clear. It's clear plastic. I'm trying to show you the back so you can see the back. It's pretty cool. You can see inside. That's how it works, dude. You can see how it works. Look at that. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
You can see the gut. There's the Pandora's box. You can actually read that it's a Pandora's box.
Yep.
And look at me, and it's running this
Not paying for air. We using
Street Fighter EX2 3D graphics, running it smooth as can be. You got the Sanwa buttons. Not bad. That's why I had to have it. It's not bad. Not bad.
Man, for $100, man, that is not bad
Has
at all.
HDMI out, VGA out.
Oh, you should start talking about. Yeah, $100, man. It's pretty cool.
It gets loud as heck. Want some music? Anyway. Okay, I'll stop playing. I'll stop playing with my my Pandora's box here. But I'm just showing you that you know, it's nothing special to run Tekken or 3D graphics like the a lot of these games aren't that really demanding.
Hey, thanks, Hobby Hands, for your $2. The video will come up eventually. Hobby Hands.
Yeah, and in 5 minutes, we'll be talking about something else, and the saxophone will just start blaring.
I thought I fixed that delay, Papa Brad. I thought I fixed it.
Yeah.
Leo, if you're talking about that Ninja Eclipse to put glass in it, I think it would. There it is. That wasn't too bad. There you go. We point at me, Pop Brad.
Dude. T, you're getting rich over here. Don't spend that $2 all in one spot. You're getting rich, man. Look out, 19K Fox. Look out, 19K Fox. Here comes T McCloskey.
Thanks, Hobby Hands, for the $2, man. You sold me at Street Fighters EX2. Oh, anyways, what I was talking about that Ninja Eclipse.
It's actually a fun game, by the way. The Street Fighter EX2 is fun. It's not a bad game.
Well, we'll show it would be hard to replace that plexiglass on Ninja Eclipse because they got the frame around it. They got lights on it. I imagine you can do. Hey, what's up, Shane?
But T, I've had this for 2 years ago. I bought this, playing all these Tekkens, 1, 2, and 3.
All three.
All three. What do you want? It's got all of them. That's one of the games that runs good on it.
Yeah, they take. They take what I can't. I think they're up to like 40% or 35%. I think YouTube's up to now.
Church service is now in session with Pastor T. Pastor T.
God's always making fun of me over there.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta make fun of
McCloskey.
$1.25 after YouTube takes their cut. I think it'll be actually $1.30 if I'm right. Oh no! Looking through his beer bottle. He's got beer bottle
goggles on, man. Beer goggles. Good job.
Get the beer goggles on.
Yeah, this has been a show about nothing. Are we going to talk about anything?
What are you talking about?
The topics? What's the topics, T?
The RV pin. That was a topic, man. Shane asked.
Atgame stuff is very, very inexpensive. There's a real good V-pin channel, and I put the video up in my comments thing. But even he was like, "This is like nothing. What you're paying for this is basically dirt cheap." Yeah, that's the way he explained it.
See, now this one's taking forever to come through.
And his entire channel is virtual pinball. That's all his channel is virtual pinball.
Shane asks, do you guys plug your ALUs and ALPs into grounded outlets or just plug them into ungrounded power strips?
I have mine in power strips.
I have, my power strip is grounded. It has a 3-prong, plus it has, what do you call it? Power surge protector on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got mine. Well, all my arcades back there are all plugged into that power strip, but it does have the 3-prong, which is grounded, and then it has the in case it gets struck by lightning, power surge protected. So I think mine are pretty protected.
Mm-hmm. We're definitely not talking about Alien vs. Predator. Absolutely not going to be talking about that, are we, T?
No, I don't talk
This
about
is not the
rumors.
stream. He doesn't talk about rumors on his show. You have to watch Papa Brad. I talked about it. It's really nothing special. Like I could play it on this Pandora's box. I could play it on my Act Games. And I will say this, the Big Blue was the worst selling cabinet I had of my entire Arcade 1-Up collection.
There it
the
is.
The last one out the door was Big Blue. $200 with a stool, Samwa joystick, Samwa buttons. $200 with a stool.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, I don't talk about the rumors. Arcade 1-Up might not even be around next year, so why even waste my breath?
Yeah, the way they're going.
Kelvin, dance! I was dancing.
Andy said he got a Star Wars cab. Now, Star Wars, I do have a Star Wars cab, but it's been modded. It has the B Kongs of Rust mod in it.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot you got that.
Even when it didn't have the B Kongs of Rust mod in it, which is awesome. Even when it didn't have that, the Star Wars cab was probably my favorite Arcade 1-Up. As far as the way the games play. What do you think? You have a bunch of Arcade 1-Ups. I mean, it holds its own. It's at least it plays well. What do you think of the? You have it right behind you.
Yeah, I got Return of the Jedi playing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a good machine. It is a good machine. I'd say it's and got to be one of the top ones. You know, that and the Defender Partycade, I think, are the two best Arcade 1-Ups. The Defender Partycade it's a crime that it's a doorcade. It's just the best games lineup with the best controls is something you hang on a door. That's a mystery to me.
I'm something there, Kelvin. I don't know if I'm dancing machine, but I'm something.
Hobby Hand says he's glad he only paid $150 for his Big Blue. Well, you're not going to get too much more than that for it. Like I said, I got $200 for mine, but I'd upgraded all the buttons and controls.
That Andy's game room got that Star Wars for $150 does not power up. They had it modded, and the electrical wiring work was terrible. Not grounded. No wonder it got fried. That sounds like a project, Andy.
Yeah.
But $150, that's a great price, even if you have to put something else in it and use a Raspberry Pi.
How they've not made a Star Wars XL? They've made all these XLs, but no Star Wars. How could you not do Star Wars? Star Wars is probably their best.
They're supposed to do one
of their better units. You know, that Tron was at least unique. You know, you pretty much got the lineup of the most of the top conversions, don't you think, T?
Yep.
I mean, Tron, Dragon's Lair, and Star Wars were probably some of the best ones.
Well, you can't count Dragon's Lair in there because of the audio video sync issue.
Yeah.
So I can't put that up there. Plus, they didn't use the right marquee size.
Yeah.
Didn't do the waterfall control deck. They didn't do the scoreboard right, but at least they did put a scoreboard in there.
And the hard part is when you sell them after you've done the mod work, the modding doesn't increase the value. Like when you go to sell it on Facebook Marketplace, it doesn't increase the value, I found.
No. But the thing is, the first design they had for the Dragon's Lair, they did have a waterfall control deck on it. They had a big ass marquee on it. And then those all just went away. It's like, and people are like, "Oh, just get it modded after you buy it." It's like, I paid all that fucking money.
How are you gonna mod that marquee? That marquee's all like, it's got the angled marquee. How are you gonna mod that?
And that is not
proprietary.
It's actually art printed. It's like it's printed on the plexiglass. It's so bad though if you touch the back of it, because I actually did it. I actually took that thing out, see if I could mod it or something. I actually touched the corner of the print on the back side.
Scratched.
It's smeared off.
Oh, it's smeared off.
I didn't use my fingernail. Yeah, I only used my finger. Barely touched it and it smeared it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this freaking print man is freaking like. You could probably run your finger around the whole thing and it would disappear.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they printed on there, but it acts like it's wet ink on there.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's unique. I'll give them that.
Well, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, whatever you do is don't take it off and touch the back. It's fine to touch the front. Don't touch the back. I found out the hard way, but luckily I did it on the corner. so you can't really tell.
Mhm.
But it was weird. I'd love to know what they used for that.
Well, the
Some kind
Tron was paper.
Yeah, Tron one was
Paper.
paper. It cost them probably 2 cents for that fucking paper.
How much
and glue.
was that cab? $650?
I think I paid $550.
You got it on sale though.
Yeah, they had it on sale.
That was on sale for sure because I know it was more than that.
Yeah, I think it's the
biggest loss, like having sold all these arcade one-ups, the biggest loss by far was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I took the biggest hit on that one out of all of them.
Yeah,
$650 because I had to have it, because I'm a huge fan of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Then I modded all the controls with Samwa. I don't know how much that was, but it was a little bit more. And I got $300 for it. So that's probably like a $370 loss at least for having it for a year.
Think you got your money's worth? For playing and all that?
No, I felt cheated on that one. That's where the tide started turning for me. I felt like I got burnt. I mean, basically they delivered the game where it didn't work the way it should. Because I'm so used to the Dreamcast. I've always had the Dreamcast. Played the hell out of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But
here's a little trailer. This is their debut game reveal. So I don't know what this is about, but this is Ninja Eclipse. No, it's not. I hit the wrong button.
They'll be at this event I'm going to. What do you want me to ask him? I'll ask him. Ask him any questions. Field questions in the chat. I'll go ask him. They'll be at the Houston Arcade Expo. I'm gonna get to play this, T.
Yeah, they're supposed to be there.
Be prepared for some Papa Brad's shorts.
Labyrinth
definitely be making shorts on these games.
Ask him how many they sold so far. How many units they sold to date.
That's confidential. No one's gonna tell you that, dude. No one's ever gonna tell you that.
Why?
I want to know. I don't know why they won't tell you that. That's secret. That's top secret company information.
They should be proud of how many they sold, because if they sold any, man, I would be proud of that.
Why no glass? Why no glass? Where is the plunger? That's what I said too. Where's the plunger? You just can use a button launch? That's lazy.
Yeah. Where's the coin door? Papa Brad. But they already said they're going to come out with. They say if this one's successful, they will come out with an arcade version, which will have the coin door, plunger, something else was going to be on there. But they didn't mention no glass. But they didn't mention a coin door and plunger would be on their arcade style pinball. So we'll see. Here's our game reveal. Whoosh.
Whoosh. Turner Pinball.
That's it. Wow. What a reveal that was.
What? That was it?
They suck, man.
That was it?
That was it. That was their game review. I mean, it's like, what
that was it?
Oh, what a reveal.
Really?
Wow.
Really? Wow. I'm sold now. I need to get one now.
I know, right? What's it about, Papa Brad?
I don't think that's convincing anyone.
Did the game trailer debut convince you? It's like, wow, I gotta have that.
Man, I'm a fan of value. $200 for this beauty. Look at this beauty. Playing Aliens. That Street Fighter 2 EX 3D graphics. $200.
See.
$200. It can't be done. It can't be. If we did Tekken, it would be $700. $650. $200. It runs those games perfect. Perfect, I'm telling you. What else is on this thing? All the Mortal Kombats.
They were Turner Pinball was actually at the Texas Pinball Festival too, 7 months ago in the spring.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
the Texas Pinball Festival is a big one.
That's when they did their review.
Dallas,
The first time they showed it. I mean, I really can't even show you a freaking trailer.
Howdy, Pinball.
Here's a little bit of gameplay of it. Anybody's interested? They don't even really have a trailer out there for this thing.
I'll share that with you now.
So this is at the expo. There's your plexiglass, Papa Brad.
It looks murky. Imagine if a cat jumps up on that, what it would do to it. Or how about any child near the pinball machine at all? Because children don't think.
Don't let your cats.
They don't think about how arcade games are, how they break.
I mean, they don't even have a trailer for this thing.
Bubble Ball. Cadillacs and dinosaurs. It's got all of them on here.
Logical choice. 1.5x multiplier.
Is that not amazing?
That hole is lit. The story is legendary.
Some Dark Revelations. Some Ninja Eclipse Pinball.
Hey, what's up, Dark?
Drinking some Blue Moons with orange slices.
Look at that multi-ball.
3 balls. That's nothing.
No, it had
You
four
want
or
to see
five.
if you want to see a multi-ball, go play Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Stern 8-ball multi-ball. 8.
I think this one had 5.
Ark of the Covenant opens, and it is insanity. When you start the pinball, it has so many pinballs it has to count them all when you turn it on. It does a whole elaborate procedure on that game, and you will be turning it on and off occasionally because it's that complex.
Oh, they got 4 going right now.
The 4 going now, yeah, that's not bad. That's cool. Multi-ball's fun. I love it when you get multi-ball and pinball. It's just a fun thing.
Man,
it's like 2 strips of neon with like nothing. It's just like they're just stuck on there like randomly on the sides. What's up with that? The lights on the side, they're just like stuck on there.
Yeah, well, they're. I think we got brackets on those lights.
But I'm saying, like, what's the purpose?
They light up.
I know they light up, but it doesn't really go. I mean, like, it seems like they should put like a something to make it not so just like they're just stuck on there, you know.
Does he got 5 on there or 4 still? I think he has 5 on there right now. I think
5.
It was more than 4. Now he's back down to 3.
I hope you enjoyed that gameplay footage. We're going to be posting a lot more in the weeks to come. We're going to have more gameplay footage. We'll have detailed walkthroughs of the rule set.
I haven't seen anything.
That's lots of balls.
And I hope you'll subscribe to our channel.
I mean, video was taken 12 days ago, and they don't have another video after that. Oh, we're going to show you, game footage, and we're going to show you this. And they haven't showed us nothing yet, Papa Brad. It's been 12 days. But they want to sell 100 units.
What are they waiting for?
It's like, jeez. And then here's the price, guys. Here's the price. First edition, $9,777 plus tax and shipping. So you're looking at about 10 grand.
And that game's pinball's looking good. Real stuff's expensive.
Yeah, and that one's just not. I'm sorry, that thing is not worth $10,000, man. It's just not. Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this one here, I can see why that one's $8,000 for this V pin. This Turner, I just can't see. If they would sell that for $5,000, they would probably sell a lot of them. No, they ain't gonna sell a whole lot. I mean, and this is their webpage. There's their webpage, Papa Brad.
It is pretty fancy.
You scroll down, you're like, where's the pinball, Papa Brad? Where's the pinball? I don't see it on here. Page 1, where's that? It's so damn generic. And then you
got to be a ninja. You got to be a ninja to navigate the site.
Yeah, it's like, oh, God, I guess I got to reserve it to see it. Oh, there it is. I mean,
you got to hit reserve to see the picture?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And then you don't see the price. Where's the price, Papa Brad? Oh, it ain't on here.
That pinball needs to put a little meat on its bones. It looks like it's on a diet, like the original Atgames ALP.
That is
a little thin there on the box.
The box is the same size as the old Atgames ALP. The new Atgames pinball is actually bigger. The cabinet's actually bigger than this one.
Of course, that back box, that must be glass, huh? That big back box panel back there, that must be glass, huh?
That's plexi.
Oh, that's plexiglass too?
Yeah, that's plexi. That's plexi. It just has a little piece of paper behind the plexiglass for the picture.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all you need is a piece of paper. That paper's not going to fade, over the years in sunlight and stuff. It's going to look great. In a year, it's going to look great.
Oh, yeah, the coin door is right there. Can you see it, Papa Brad? It's right there.
Right
there.
there.
Door. The guy takes your money.
Where's the plunger? Where's the plunger?
What?
This is the pinball machine, isn't it?
Right there. It's that white button.
Oh, you press a button to do the plunger.
Yeah. The Atgames has actually a thicker box than this one. At least the new Atgames.
It has an iPad. We use an iPad for the display for the Ninja graphics.
Oh, right here. Yeah. It is. What is that? I forget what size that. I want to say it's like a 15-inch monitor for the DMD. But then, Papa Brad, where's the price? I don't see the price on here.
If you have to ask, it's too expensive.
Oh no, it's down way down there under
the fine print, tax title, and license.
FAQs and terms. Oh, here it is.
FAQs. How much is this mug?
There it is. There's the fun print.
I'm looking for the price.
You're gonna have a hard time with those goggles. Can you see it? I mean, it's like, why ain't the price up here? With the freaking pinball machine.
They mustn't want to sell them.
Yeah,
man,
I don't think they want to sell them.
I'm gonna go up to their booth at the Houston Arcade Expo. They're probably just gonna punch me in the face from all the stuff I've said.
So how much are you paying? How much are you charging for this?
That's good. They don't watch us anyway, so I'm not worried.
Hey, it'd be funny.
They don't watch us anyway. Believe me.
Papa Brad, you go up to their booth and say, "Hey, I'm interested in this thing. How much is it?
Can I check this out?" And they'll be like, "Get the hell out of here."
No, they'll say,
"We saw your videos on Arcade Talk. We know what you've said."
No, they'll say, "Well, it's $9,777 plus tax." No, seriously, what is the real price? You start laughing. No, seriously, funny. What's the real price?
How about a Fresca? Steps Gaming's here. How about a Fresca?
Fresca. I haven't heard that in freaking forever. Only 10 payments of $1,000. Yeah. You would not get your money worth out of this sucker. You would never be able to resell this thing. You're not going to resell that. Imagine if something breaks when the company goes out of business. Like in a year when the company goes out of business, imagine when something breaks, how fun that's going to be. That's not going to be fun. Well, yeah, I don't know. These people, some of these companies just outreach. I mean, if they would sell this thing for what it's worth, between $4,000 and $5,000, they would probably sell 100 units.
Yeah, if it was half as much as the Stern,
it's worth $4,000 probably, maybe $4,500. It's not a $10,000 machine. Now, if you would sit there and say, "Okay, we're going to sell this thing for $4,000. For one, we want our product in that people's houses or in the arcades. You want to get them in there." And then make a serious pinball after you make some money off this thing. But man, you just ain't gonna get. You ain't gonna sell enough.
It's got a good IP, Ninja Eclipse. Who hasn't heard of Ninja Eclipse?
Yeah, just like ask Spooky about their first pinball. how well
Yeah.
that's sold. But it
Yeah.
sold enough where
It's
they were
sold
able
enough
to
that they
make-
got to make a second one, but that's about it.
Yep. And then they went off. I mean, these guys, they probably could do the same thing.
Oh yeah,
they-
but you notice what they did. Alice Cooper, Halloween, Rick and Morty, like all big IPs. Scooby-Doo, Ultraman.
no way.
They learn their lessons. I mean, you got to have an IP to pull people in.
Well, I think they were just like, hey, we got to get in the market. We got to
Mhm.
make something so we can buy a license. I mean, it's not cheap.
Even
as we know, to get
Spooky,
a
which
license.
is an indie pinball company, has at least they have things you've heard of. Alice Cooper.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you got to.
And then they did make a really great, like their own theme. Total Nuclear Annihilation is a great pinball table. That's a fantastic pinball. If you ever see it, don't be afraid to play it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, totally understand their first pinball not being an IP, because they're just breaking into the market. Same with these guys.
Mhm.
It's great that they're doing something. I understand they don't have the money to make an IP, but man, sell this thing for what it's worth for $4,000, $4,500, and then make enough money off this, and then get an IP. I mean, you can't swing for the fence first time around.
It's swinging for the fences.
This thing is not worth 10 grand. It's worth about 4,000, 4,500.
Yeah.
You'd get a hell of a lot more people interested in it if it was half the price. I'm just saying. I mean, if I had the money and was thinking about getting something, and this was like 4,000, 4,500, I would think about getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool, but it's not $10,000 cool.
Uh,
It's more 4,000 cool. And nobody knows them.
$1,000 cool.
Yeah, I mean, nobody knows them. I mean, you got to get your product out to people, and you can't overprice it. People ain't gonna take a chance on it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, what are you gonna buy, Papa Brad? You gonna buy this for 10 grand, or are you gonna buy a Stern for 10 grand?
Man, I'm gonna get a Deadpool Pro. If I'm gonna buy a real pinball, that's
For
the best
10 grand?
bang. That's the best bang for the buck. It's not 10 grand.
See, there you
It's the
go.
best bang for the buck.
How much is it?
I don't know.
Just give it like a ballpark. Oh, I can tell you.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Man, if I only had some way to play. Predator.
You could get a Stern Deadpool Pro on eBay for 7,000.
7,000. One of the best value in a Stern pinball.
This is the cheapest one I see.
Fantastic game. Plays great. Nice set of rules.
Here you go.
Man, if you get to that Megalodon, you've made it. You're a pinball player if you can get through all the modes in that table.
Look, you can get a Deadpool Premium for 9,000.
You don't need the premium. The Pro has everything you need.
I'm just saying.
You can get like a disco ball. You get like stuff that's not a massive difference in the table.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying.
Who's that
Clip.
huge guy that plays all the pinball? What's his name? Jack Danger or whatever. The guy that's like an ace pinball player. That's like one of his favorite pinball tables of all time. Yeah. And if you watch him play it, it's like watching someone conduct a symphony. Like you watch him, and you're like, oh, I think I could try this the next time I play, and you can't because like it's his skill level is so high, it's ridiculous. It's like it looks easy, but it's not. You find out quickly.
Caro isn't Labyrinth 12,000 though. I think Labyrinth is 12,000. I want to say, but I'm just saying is Ninja Eclipse is $9,700. Stern Deadpool Premium is $9,700. Which one are you going for? You can get the Stern Deadpool Premium for this price. The Deadpool Premium is the same price as this thing, Papa Brad.
It is fun. It is fun.
I mean, it's ridiculous. That's what. See how ridiculous the price is for this thing. I mean, it is really ridiculous. You can get a Deadpool Stern Premium for $9,700, or you can get this Ninja Eclipse. Which one are you going for? I mean, it's like, get out of here. I mean, I don't want to like shoot them down to the death, man. But damn, just knock your price down.
I want to play that Labyrinth table, Jason. I'm gonna definitely be all over that at the Houston Arcade Expo. I'm gonna definitely be all over that table.
You got to get there on the first day early, Papa Brad.
I'll be there at the when they crack that door open on Friday to let people in. I'll be there with my cameras filming.
Push it through, man.
You saw the way I did Southern Fried Gaming, man. I had everything covered. I was on that floor the whole time. I wasn't there to, eat and drink and goof around. I mean, I had fun, but I mean, I got my footage too.
Yeah, you got the footage.
I mean, they were very happy with what they saw from my coverage of the Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
It should be. You covered it great.
Yeah, I mean, you got a day by day of what was happening.
Yep. Yeah, how much is that Labyrinth? I want to say that one's around 10, 12,000. I mean, I give them granted. I mean, that Labyrinth is a brand new.
It
company.
looks slick though. It looks really polished. I mean,
Yes.
that doesn't look like an amateur hour at all on that Labyrinth.
What are you trying to say about Turner Pinball over here? You
I'm
said
not
it's
saying they're
amateur.
amateur hour, I mean, I said I thought it was Kung Fu Panda when I first saw it. I was like, is it Kung Fu Panda?
Oh, you're close. You just it's
Ninja Eclipse.
Yeah,
Speaking of Jack Black, I was randomly flipping through YouTube, and Jack Black has a rock group called Tenacious D. You ever heard of this, T. McCloskey?
Yeah, I heard some of their music.
And I saw there was a Tenacious D video. I was like, let me check this out. And man, Jack Black is a freaking amazing singer. He's just amazing. Like, I couldn't believe how good it was. I thought it was like a novelty at first, but then he started singing, and some of the songs were really, I mean, it was very entertaining. I have to admit, I must have watched it for like 40 minutes.
Damn.
It was pretty good.
He's a gamer. He's a gamer. He has a YouTube gamer channel.
Does he?
Yeah.
Did you know that one of his first things he ever did was a commercial for Pitfall, the Atari game from Activision?
You got it on your channel, sucker.
I know, sucker. He's just a little kid.
Yep. Has a hat on. Harry's.
But man, he rocks, dude. He rocks. That dude could have been a rock singer. He can rock out, man. Jack Black. I was impressed.
Well, he is. He got a band.
I know, but they're good too. I didn't know they were that good,
Yeah, they're pretty good. I've heard some of their songs.
The only song I knew was that song like where he fights the devil or whatever. That's the only song I knew from Jack Black, the Tenacious D. Then the concert came on, and they put on a show. It's a show, man.
Oh, okay. Labyrinth is 10,000. There's Labyrinth right there. 10,006.
Kind of like Limp Bizkit's that way too. Like they put on a good stage show. Like when you watch their performances.
Motley Crue's like that too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there are bands that bring it. Like I think it was better watching it than listening to it. Like honestly, it was better watching it than listening to it. Tribute by Tenacious D.
There you go. Yeah, some bands, man, they just put on a great show. Like I saw.
There's no faking it. It was live. I mean, it was totally live. There's no faking any of that. I mean, that was just pure talent. That table looks good. I'm gonna check that one out for sure. I might stand in a line for that one, but not a crazy line. But
Ninja,
when you go to these things, Friday nights are always the time to get your footage and get to all the things you want to get to first, because there's less people. Saturday is always the busiest.
Yeah. And
Sunday is usually a ghost town.
I say Sunday's probably a good time to get.
Sunday's when you bring your money to buy something. Yeah. I mean, if you want deals, the last day of an arcade expo is when you pick up the deals.
They don't want to haul it home. They don't want to
asteroids in like beautiful condition. $600. Cost of an arcade went up. You could have a real arcade machine, and this machine was sweet because you could play it all the whole time it was there.
I want that. I still want that mini Mr. Do, man.
I'm telling you, bring cash in a truck. They had a Terminator 2 pinball. The year I went for this one, they had a Terminator 2 pinball. You could have picked that up. T2 is a great pinball. And here's the cool part. The cool part, T, is even if they sell the game, they can't take the game away till Sunday at a certain time.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, they have signs on the game, and they usually put the price but they cannot remove the game till Sunday at a certain time. And this actual little arcade that I'm showing, it was on the floor, so I could not take it with me till Sunday at a certain time. That's when it was on the floor. People were playing it the whole time.
I'd be over there in front of it.
$200 arcade. It's kick ass. There's probably hundreds of people that played on it. It plays great. It still works great.
If I buy one of those arcades, man, I'd be sitting in front of it all day long.
I never saw one again.
Out of order, suckers.
I'm glad I bought it when I bought it. I've never seen this arcade like this. It's crazy. I don't know, you know, what sweatshop in China made it, but they did a great job.
They'd be mad at me, man. I'm like, no, you can't play this machine, man. It's broken. Go away. Go play another one. I bought it already.
Oh
You
no,
can't-
no. You do that. You do that. They're not asking you back because they usually get people that bring machines free passes and stuff for bringing the games. So like if you did that, you probably would they probably revoke your rights for next year.
I don't care. At least they didn't break my machine. Well, I paid for it already.
I hear you.
I paid for it, man. You can't play it.
Dude, machines get broken, but you know the thing about it, there are also like everyone there, they're into the hobby. They have so many people that know how to work on machines there that a lot of machines when they break, they get fixed. Because they have so many people that have so much knowledge, you know. You'll see they'll pop a pinball machine like nothing. Like you know, mama changing a baby's diapers. They'll pop it open, flip up that play field. They'll be fidgeting with wires, God knows what. And they'll get it working again because they know what they're looking at.
Look at all the footage we saw in Chicago, and look how much times we saw pinball machines.
Dude, when you go see the brand new Stern booth, you'll see them flipping all the machines open and working on them. Shit breaks.
I think we did see some Sterns that were broken.
Breaks. Stuff gets broken. Stuff gets stuck.
And some of these new pinball machines, man, there's just so much stuff in it, man, where it can go wrong. I mean, they ain't like the 1960s pinballs.
Yeah, they have a couple little bumpers that
go ding ding ding
ding ding ding ding ding. Yeah,
I mean these now
pick up a little ding ding pinball machine. They had a nice one, a nice old one. It was like $600.
Dang.
Roll it on down the road.
Roll it.
Played good too because you could play it. Everything there is playable.
Yeah,
you get to play it before you buy it. That's better than a lot of those auctions.
Yeah,
people are crazy ordering stuff without playing it.
You look but can't touch at the auction.
Yeah, watching it on a video and ordering it to ship to another state, you'd have to be crazy. That's not a good bet.
Let's look at the little labyrinth. These people actually have a trailer for their pinball machine.
Happened in Brooklyn Menace.
These guys actually have a trailer.
Well, we're all waiting.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta hit the fridge.
I have turned the world upside
Hit the fridge.
down.
Hit the fridge and get another
This one
beer.
actually has a topper.
This pinball looks good.
Hours in which to solve the labyrinth. Turn back before it's too late.
Look at that plunger.
I don't always look the same in this place.
Young adventurer.
Search me. We're just the knockers.
Would you go left or right?
Stop, I say.
I bet that's not plexiglass.
You're a wonderful conversational
The
companion.
knockers. The bog.
Complete this quest, and you'll be rewarded.
Where you going ahead like that?
Look what I'm offering you.
Press start to begin your adventure. Begin your adventure. So, which one you guys gonna buy? You gonna buy Ninja Eclipse, or are you gonna buy Labyrinth? You know, I give it granted. You know, Labyrinth is 10,600, where Ninja Eclipse was 9,777. Which one would you buy? The company that has a trailer, or the company that does not have a trailer? I mean, look at the two different. I mean, both these companies are new, right, to the scene. But what company looks more like ready for prime time? You know, sure isn't that Turner Pinball, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Jason. I think Mystery Pinball Company is a lot cooler. You could have like a question mark as your logo or something like that. Man, barrels of fun. What the? I still had the other house. I'd get the habit. That's sexy. And I guarantee that is not plexiglass on that play field. I guarantee that's glass. Jim
Is
Henson?
that real arcade glass? Is that real arcade glass? Can you imagine if you could play? Can you imagine if we could only play Alien vs Predator at home? How awesome would that be?
Look at that coin door. You can't miss that coin door, Papa Brad. Look at that big
You
ass.
can't miss that.
Oh,
They're saying we've got coin door for days.
Yeah. We don't got no skinny ass one. We got the big ass coin door. Yeah, we got a plunger. Look at that plunger, man. Look at that plunger.
Man, they got a plunger with like a thingamabob on it.
I don't know what you call that creature.
I don't know what you
It's
call
some
it. Kind of Muppet or something. Oh, my precious, so cold.
Look at that, man. I mean, that's like the frame around it. It's got some sparkles in there, like a bronze.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's
No
quality.
plexi on this play field.
The coin door is centered. A lot of them are not, though.
There's some that are not.
Godzilla.
But some
Avengers. Monsters.
Oh, that one girl from Atgames said PK was not happy with the coin door or Adam's Family how it was running.
I'm sure.
I think High Scores on Tap said that. I think it was High Scores that he talked to that girl at the Atgame booth, and PK was not happy with the coin door or the way Adam's Family was working. So that right there is going to tell you, man, if the top person
is there going to be a running change?
If the top person's not happy, I think there'll be changes. Don't you, Papa Brad?
I would think so.
When somebody's not happy,
I know everyone else is afraid to talk about the gold 8-ball except for Papa Brad.
I know. I think they do copy and paste stuff like that, and they forgot to change the color. I think that's what it was. Does it say 8 on it? Or is this gold?
I think it's just black. I don't know if it might have the 8 on it, but I haven't seen it.
There's the topper, dude. Look at that topper for that.
Oh, that's a topper.
Lights. I think the lights light up in their eyes. And don't they move around too? I want to say their heads move back and forth. I can't remember though. And there's their eyes there. Yeah, I mean, this is two new companies hitting the market, and it's like, what company looks better than the other one? I mean, which one would you buy, Labyrinth or Ninja Eclipse?
You know the pinball I've been dying to play it. You know the pinball I have not gotten to play that I want to play bad is Pulp Fiction. All these pinball events, everyone I've went to, they haven't had Pulp Fiction.
And then they had them at Chicago.
They had them at Chicago, but I didn't get to go to Chicago. But that's one I want to play.
I hope they have it.
Yeah, I'm dying to play that machine. I haven't played that one. It's one of the few I haven't played. Hey, did you ever decide what you're doing for your giveaway? Or is that still up in the air?
Let's just say, hold on.
Doing some research. Elio says that's a sick plunger.
Okay, poll's open, guys. Poll is open.
Ooh, there's a poll.
Got a poll going on, Pop Brad.
Poll. There's a poll. Let me open up my YouTube and read it. Let's see. Which pinball do you like better? Ninja Eclipse or Labyrinth? Well, Ninja Eclipse, of course.
Wasn't there? Oh, there it is. There's a plunger. The plunger is an upgrade, right? Yeah, I think it is an upgrade because most of the pictures just show black.
Man, somebody likes Ninja Eclipse. Look at that.
Sick plunger.
Ninja Eclipse has got 14%. Is
that you, Papa Brad?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Jason said this poll better not even be close.
I wouldn't do that. Labyrinth, man. That coin door is off centered like look how crooked that thing is. Look how far over that coin slot is.
It looks like it's closer over on this side, but I don't know if that's just because the plunger's right
centered.
there.
I guess that's where you'd put like one of those bill acceptors. God, I hate anything you have to coin up anymore. Yeah. I mean, I hate when I have to pay to play games. I know it sounds terrible, but I mean, I would just rather pay a flat rate and play.
Yeah. I think that's the way to go.
Just dealing with the coins and the
arcade
credit
top
cards, or those cards that like you can never tell how much is on the card, and then it misreads. It's
Shame.
not a good experience.
Papa Brad, do not back into that plunger.
Oh man, that would hurt. That would hurt. That would hurt.
Here's high scores. Labyrinth has real glass and not plexiglass. That's what we were saying.
Plexiglass.
Yeah.
You could tell the fact that they powder coated the lock bar.
Yeah.
And you look at the quality there. They
Look
care
at
about that is caring about your product.
Yeah.
That looks like something you'd see on a hot rod. And if it looks like a
know.
hot rod, I mean that definitely is. It
See the
shows they
sparkle
care.
in there? Yeah,
Got the sparkle flake. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, that's fucking awesome.
It is awesome.
A
Yeah.
bronze color. Yeah, they did a great job on this. I mean, for being their first pinball machine, to me, this is a home run. Ninja
Yeah.
Eclipse is a single. Might be a bunt.
It's a bunt.
It might be
Swing-
a bunt.
A swing and a miss. Was it a swing and a miss?
I don't think
Was it strike one?
Well, I would put it this way: it would be a
Hey,
single.
I'll be the first to call out. The first spooky pinball table to me was a swing and a miss. I got to play it, and it definitely didn't impress me. Then I got to play Alice Cooper, which was like a huge jump up from number 1 to number 2 or whatever. It was a massive jump as far as everything.
Yeah, everything.
So
I
hopefully
mean,
they improve.
Yeah, we showed that on Thursday. Anybody wants to go back on our Thursday night show? We actually showed their. Was it Thursday? No, it was last Saturday. We actually showed their Spooky's first pinball, then we showed the second.
What was it called again, T?
What?
The first spooky pinball.
It was those Ghost Hunters. America's something Ghost Hunters.
America's most spooky.
America's most. I can't remember.
America's most haunted.
Was America's Most Haunted? It could be. I know it was off that show. It's off that show, Ghost Hunters.
It was like a spoof pinball, like Galactic Tank Force is. It was a spoof.
America's Most Haunted, yeah.
America's Most Haunted, yeah. Yeah.
2014. Wow.
Yeah, the thing is though, when you play a pinball machine like that where there's a lot of speech and you're in a arcade expo, you can't hear jack. I mean, unless they have the volume pegged on it, like you're not even going to hear the speech. So maybe it's fun when you can hear it.
Yeah, I mean that's true because you played at a convention, which
I played it at a pinball expo, so I couldn't really hear what they were saying. I just saw the little voice actors keep pop. I heard. I mean, you could tell there was something happening, but plus it had that terrible display. The display looks like it's pixels. Remember?
Yep.
They learned a lot. They learned a lot from that one. That was one that they kind of just got started.
Yeah, I mean that's why I say even with that Turner pinball, they can learn a lot, but they just got to drop their price. I mean, they're just way out of whack on their price. And the next thing, people that played that Ninja Eclipse at Chicago said it was fun to play. I mean, I didn't hear anything negative on the play of the game itself, but it's just too high for what it is. Pub Brad is not a shark.
I'm sorry.
That is not a shark in your
playing
glass.
Jaws with my drink. Sorry.
It's just the orange slice over there, sucker. It's just orange
slices, man. I did something right. The date went well with the wife. So I mean, I got the look at this. I got the ear pods. I got blue moon.
Don't mess it up over there.
I'm telling you, man. Happy wife, happy life. If I knew that.
Yes, you do. She gonna go.
Look at the art on that. The art looks great. That looks pro. That looks like a that's right up there with Stern and Jersey Jack.
I know.
They're not playing. That looks great.
There you go.
I don't know about the Elton John either. I mean, I don't know about the Elton John. I'm looking forward to playing the Elton John, but I just don't know. I mean, is Elton John that popular?
I agree with
you. Is that IP going to pull them in the money? Out of all the IPs they could have picked,
if you have money and you like Elton John, you'll buy it.
Yeah, maybe.
If you don't like Elton John and you don't have the money, you won't buy it.
Not going to convert you.
I don't think it's going to convert.
They just keep doing music tables too, Jersey Jack. They did Queen. No, they didn't. It was whatever, it was the other pinball company that's kind of a independent. Did Queen, I think.
Did they do Guns
They did Guns N' Roses. Yeah. That table is like, I wanted to love it, but the launch mechanism is so weird in that table. It just like kicks the ball out from the corner. Very weird table. But I liked it. It was all right.
Yeah, you have to give us the feedback next weekend on these Ninja Eclipse and Labyrinth.
Yeah.
And
like I said, the Ninja Eclipse guy, he's going to see me. He's just going to punch me. He's probably going to deck me when I go walk into the booth.
Are you that guy on Arcade Talk?
Hey,
You'd say.
Are you that guy on Arcade Talk that's making fun of our pinball?
Who's that?
What show? Arcade Talk. Who's that? Hey, look, it's all T. McCloskey's fault. It's not me. It's T. McCloskey's fault. He eggs me on. He brings out the worst in me.
There you go. That's all you have to say. It's his show. He does it.
That's right. That's right. I'm just color commentary. God, that is so. The girl, the ballerina, the Barbie doll spinning in the middle of it.
Man, Elton John likes the Barbie dolls.
It's ridiculous.
Where'd she go? Platinum. Where'd it go? Look at that top.
You know who loves that table? Cool Toy. The YouTuber Cool Toy, he loves that table. He said, "This is it. This is it. This is the one." I don't know, but I know he loves it.
I know he was there at that event, so he might have played it. You might end up, if you get to play this, you might change your mind too. You might, you know what? This is actually.
Oh, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. It's a Steve Ritchie, I think, table, so I'm gonna play it. It comes from a good designer. You never know till you play a pinball too.
Exactly.
Like World Cup soccer is a good example. Like I have no interest in soccer, but that's a fantastic pinball. Like you don't have to like soccer to love the pinball. It's great. Just plays. It's fun. Yeah, he's turning that music off so we don't get the copyright claim.
Want me to keep it turned off?
Yeah, leave it off. Leave it off, please.
You hate to do the copy.
Leave
claims.
it off. I hate the copyright claims. Yeah.
I just put another music in there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you get a star for the plunger.
Put another music in there. I'm a superstar, Elton John.
Super
Rocket Man. Look at him turning his head.
I know. That's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
It's not the same without the music, Papa Brad.
I know. This is what you're looking at.
Like she's singing along. We can't sing along.
This girl loves Elton John. Oh, that's the ballerina in the middle. There she is spinning.
Yeah, there she is. Oh, and Josh says, "Oh, that's amazing. I love that."
And after she spins, and look, you got the short hair girl with the high heels on.
Look at that piano.
Man,
that's cool.
Why wouldn't you want this? Why wouldn't you want
that graphics on the pianos? You got to admit though, that piano and him is pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
I don't know, man.
Look, you feel like you're in a concert.
They should have remade Captain Fantastic. Yeah, give me an old school pinball like 8-Ball or Pinbot. Hell yeah, high scores on tap. I'd rather have Pinbot than this, 100%. This is just a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of nonsense.
What? This looks
a bunch
great.
of nonsense, T. McCloskey.
I might drop my money on this thing. Shabam!
Dude, shabam! It's got all the pink and purple that you'd ever want.
You got alligators.
Hold on, wait a minute. I need to correct.
A crocodile. It's got a crocodile.
What do you correct my look?
What else you want, Papa Brad?
What else do you want?
You got the ballerina. You got the guitar.
What else you want?
Look at you over there. All purple.
I'm going full purple.
Full purple.
For this one, I gotta go full purple.
What are you doing over there? I'm
purpling it up, dude.
We might have to cancel the show. Papa Brad's doing
fit in. I gotta get the purple going. It's only 15,000.
Mine's not doing it, man.
15,000.
Only 15.
It's only 15,000. That's it. It's a bargain.
I can't put my purple towards me anymore. I'm gonna fucking blind myself.
Shade of purple you want.
I'm gonna blind myself over here, Pop Brad. There, look, I'm purple.
There you go.
Somewhat.
We're Elton Johning it up. We're disco in here.
Oh, no, we're discoing. I don't like disco.
Huh?
I hated this. I hated freaking disco and
Huh?
flare
Huh?
jeans. Wasn't for me, Pop Brad.
Tell your
Get
bell
out of
bottom
here.
story again. Tell the bell bottom story about your parents sending you to school with the bell bottoms on.
My mom forced me to wear bell bottoms at school. I said, no, I don't want to wear those bell bottoms. I don't want to wear those bell bottoms. They look stupid. Too bad. You got to wear them.
Crocodile Rock.
No Pop.
What
No,
could you ask for?
I think you want that one, John.
Here we go. Here we go. The police are coming, dude.
What do you got that?
5-0. The police are coming for me. The YouTube police are coming for me. I'm not speaking highly of Elton John.
They're coming for you, Pop.
I'm not allowed to dislike a theme of a pinball table.
How
That's it,
dare
man.
you.
That's it. Better be careful. The YouTube police are going to come for me.
Oh boy,
Mhm.
they're coming for Papa Brad.
Yeah, they've been coming for me for years.
Dude, it wouldn't be funny if I had, because I got my black light right on me. It wouldn't be funny if I had like something on my face that was like gold and green. Because
That looks pretty real. I have to say that looks like the police are in the room.
it does.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Let me give someone a seizure. Hold on, I better stop that.
Papa, what happened to you?
Let me give someone a seizure. Oh my goodness! It's flashing all different colors.
All
What have I done to my ring light?
All of a sudden, Papa Brad.
I didn't even know it did this.
Oh no!
I didn't even know it did all that. Okay, let me go back to normal. Sorry. I mean, if we're doing Elton John, I had to get in the mood.
Not enough by the table. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll find out.
Maybe it plays great. I can't wait to play it. I am going to play it. Although I'll say this, they suck as far as their presence at events sucks. They bring like 2 pinballs for like an entire convention, for an entire expo. That company, Jersey Jack, is so stingy with the amount of pinballs they bring. It should be criminal. That's why there are lines, because they bring 2 of them or 1 of them. It's like when you have 1 Guns of Roses for like a giant expo. I mean, of course, people are going to be waiting to play it because there's not any more of them there.
That's what they want. They want that line.
Yeah,
Like,
Stern has circles with like full of venoms. They have 3 circles with every venom that you can play, So, I mean, they basically make it that way because they don't bring any machines to these events.
So, I mean,
and it's not that much better from when I played.
So, on the expo next week, they might just have the Elton John there. Might just have 2 of those, and that's it.
Yeah.
But people, it's like, I don't understand why would you just 2 though? Because I mean, why wouldn't you bring like a collection?
High scores in tap at the Chicago, the birthplace of pinball. They only brought 2 machines, so basically they built the hype by not actually really adequately bringing enough machines for people to play. They weren't like Atgames where how many pinballs did Atgames have? They had a ridiculous amount when they came to that event.
Wouldn't everybody say 9?
Like 8 or 9?
I think it was 9. I think it was 9.
That's a lot.
How many did Stern have? They had a bunch.
So Stern always, usually Marco Pinball does those events. Marco Pinball. And what people don't know is like all those pinballs are usually sold. What they do is they give people a discount and they just pick them up from the show. And they get the pinballs assembled by the techs from Marco. It's a win-win, actually.
You're lucky.
Give a discount on the pinball.
Leo said I never wore bell bottoms. I wish I didn't either, man. I've been scarred for my life wearing bell bottoms. I was scarred, Papa Brad. I was scarred wearing bell bottoms.
Scarred.
Like, where am I, Papa Brad? Why am I in the 70s?
As on tap said, Jersey Jack had only 2 in Chicago, and Stern had 2 rows of machines. 2 rows of machines.
So what 2 machines did they have? I score on tap. Did they even have the Elton John there?
I think they had 2 Elton Johns.
They didn't have 2 there. Just those. So that's probably what they'll have in Houston too. Then just be those 2 probably.
Actually, I got to play The Godfather a ton at Cidercade had bought The Godfather. So I got to play a ton on that. But at events, you know, it's lame because like they don't bring any machines, you know. I don't go to pinball events to wait in line, you know. I'm not there to wait in line all day. If it's reasonable, I'll wait. But
yeah, plaid jeans too. What is those one jeans called, man? They were like cords or whatever. When you would walk, they would make noise because they were like
corduroy.
Yeah,
corduroy. What's wrong with corduroy? Corduroy is good.
You made noise when you walk.
It's like cardboard of. It's like the cardboard of material. It's great. Corduroy.
I can't believe bell bottoms came back. I hope corduroy will come back.
Dude, man, I had some brown corduroys. I wore those.
I had brown too. Dark brown, right?
Dark brown. The dark brown corduroys. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I had. I didn't mind those.
Remember tough skins?
They're better than freaking bell bottoms. They hated bell bottoms, man. Getting stuck in my chain and my bike. Bell bottoms always get stuck in the chain under your bike, man. Flapping out of there. Stupidest thing I ever saw in my damn life.
I'm supposed to bike with bell bottoms on, dude.
I had to sometimes, man. I had to wear the freaking bell bottoms. I had to wear the corduroys. They made noises. Zip, 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 zip.
High Scores on Tap, man. We got a lot of channel members. High Scores on Tap, Carl Lowe, Hobby Hands, Bozo Calvin Jr. All these channel members you got.
No,
you're rocking it.
How about some they weren't called mood pants. What are the parachute pants? I like parachute pants.
Parachute pants, yeah.
Those are cool. I had a pair of white ones.
Those were slick.
Yeah, they were slick.
They had all the zippers.
You jumped off a building and you flew.
Yeah.
You flew when you jumped off a building. They were parachute pants. That's why I call them parachute pants, Brad, because when you jumped off the building, they just
not going to save you.
Yeah, they saved me many times. The parachute came out. Brown, tan, and green. I remember the dark green corduroys. Yeah. I didn't have a dark green.
Brown, tan, and green cords. That's right.
Yeah, I didn't have the green, but I remember they were like pine tree green. They're like a dark green.
Well, you know what else was popular in the 70s that I still love are the Chuck Taylor shoes, the Converse. Converse Chuck Taylors. I still wear those. I still like those.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Never had a pair.
Yeah. They're great. It's like you're not wearing shoes. They have absolutely no support. You might as well just be walking around with your bare feet.
Nice. No arch support.
No arch support. Who needs rubber?
Hey, thanks, High Score on Taps. $2 a cost for bell bottoms.
There you go, man.
I'm not buying no bell
tap,
bottoms.
man. He's going to supply you with a new pair of bell bottoms.
Yes, dance, sucker. Sucker. Thanks, High Score, for that $2, man. Thank you so much. 5 minutes later, I'll be dancing.
Nah,
that was pretty quick.
5 minutes, you'll be dancing. Turn on my disco light for that.
Whew. I'm working up a sweat over here, Papa Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he dances tonight.
Hey, I got a video here. Let's play this one. What's coming up? This is what's coming up. And this one's. Can I play a video?
Well, what do you got in there? Is that from last year?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
At this stage.
Play it up.
This is Papa Brad's Gaming. I'm waking up super early to head out to go to the Houston Arcade Expo.
What?
Let's do this.
This Friday, I'll start.
This is Papa Brad's Gaming, and I'm at the Houston Arcade Expo. Let's get started. Okay, we're gonna do a quick walkthrough. I should come in.
Never seen
Come into the vendor hall. Hello.
It's the Harp Twins.
We've got all kinds of cool vendors here. Let's just go in here. Let's dive right into the good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Look at all these Godzillas. Look at these Sterns. Look at all these Godzillas.
That probably did wear bell bottoms.
Look at all these Mandalorians.
Like in the 70s. My bell bottoms were hand-me-downs, too. They're not even brand new. They're hand-me-downs.
Donkey Kong.
What's that one with the rounded
Gorgar.
rounded marquee? Did you see that one with the rounded marquee?
I saw that. There's a Cubert.
Phoenix. Miss
Oh,
Phoenix.
speaking of Cubert, P-Dubs has not answered my challenge for my Cubert high score. I went to the Waybacks and played on a real Cubert. He's not answered back.
Why?
So you know what I did, T. McCloskey?
What'd you do?
I made my Cubert challenge my my video that plays when you go to my channel. He has a Cubert. He should be blowing my score out of the water.
You can't beat it yet.
He can't beat it yet, but he couldn't mention me. He said somebody challenged me, and he wouldn't mention my name.
Donkey Kong.
Man, if I had a Cubert in my house, I'd be hitting in the 100,000s. If I owned a Cubert, I would be hitting in the 100,000s.
Can you tell what that is? I can't tell what that game is. That's a weird marquee, man.
Oh, it's APB, all points bulletin. Those are the police lights at the top. They light up.
Oh yeah, blue.
There's a blue one and a red one.
Yeah,
all points bulletin.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. See, I've never seen one
dope.
of those. I've never seen one of those. Wow.
Dude, man, you got eagle eyes. Like you pick out the craziest stuff in videos. Like the one machine that's not turned on, you're like, what was that? What was that?
I know. I catch all that.
Remember
shit,
when we watched the video of like the thing, and you were like, "What's that pinball this guy's walking in the background with?"
I know. I'm always looking, man.
I know, man. You got eagle eyes, man.
Always observing. That's pretty neat. Marquee.
Gorgar.
There's a Gorgar, man. I love Gorgar. That would be an old pinball I might buy. Love Gorgar.
Classic games.
I've never
Cubert.
seen one. Yep. Phoenix.
Still waiting for P-Dubs to answer back.
And they are Godzilla Central.
Led Zeppelin.
Section just about Godzilla.
Look at Godzilla's. The first time I played Godzilla was at this event. First time.
Got some Avengers going
And you said it was a lot of fun too, right?
Oh yeah, I love Godzilla. It's a great pinball. There you go. There was the Guns N' Roses right there. Saw it?
Yep. Wow. I'm drinking.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gallagher, class of 1981.
Some dome
Bubble hockey.
hockey.
I love bubble hockey.
Now this was fun. I mean, I only showed for a second, but they had all the 90s games. Remember the 90s how LAN parties were popular? They had like Doom and they had Quake. They had like everything set up for a LAN party in the middle of this. This is the Houston Arcade Expo. That's what's happening this Friday.
Right.
They have a full-on LAN party. Look at all these pinballs.
Starship Troopers, Game of Thrones, Dialed In, Earthquake.
Yeah, they got a good, nice collection of pinballs there.
This is always a great. This event is a big party too, man.
Yeah, I remember when we went to it last year.
A big party. They have fun when they do this event.
There's Adam's Family. Oh, they got the topper on Adam's Family. The blue
Goes
clouds.
to like
See the blue
2 in the
clouds on
morning.
Adam's Family?
2 in the morning, they're still rocking out.
That's what, Saturday? You do
Yeah.
2 in the morning?
Friday, Saturday, they go really late.
I see a creature. I see the creature.
It's a
See it
creature.
already. There it is. Right there it is. There's a creature.
There it was,
Oh,
no corner.
pump right by it.
I know.
Yeah, and you have to get some good footage on it.
Yeah.
On the creature.
There's the Indiana Jones with the 8-ball multi-ball. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's always
there
a
it
fine line. Like I don't want to disturb anyone playing a game. When I do this, I try to be as like unobtrusive as I can be, you know?
Look at
While
Adam's
I'm,
Family.
while I'm filming and yelling. So you can hear my voice. I'm trying to be as unobtrusive as I can be. But I try not to bother people that are playing games.
Some old.
I try to get you try to get you like if you were there, you know. This is what you're gonna see if you're there.
Yeah. Yeah, get some good footage of the creature, just like some of the graphics.
Yeah, I'll do some shorts for sure. If they have them.
I just love the colors on the creature. Purple, black, and green, man. That's my colors.
There's the alien pinball.
Want a sword?
You want a sword?
sword?
They got Swords Are Us right in the
I want
middle.
swords.
Swords Are Us. Alien pinball. Dude, look at
at
that. Look at that.
I
How
know.
cool. It has a little alien that like the jaw of the alien comes out and it grabs the ball. It's awesome.
Yeah, you can't quite see it.
Alien
in there.
pinball. Yeah, he's in the middle. You can see the xenomorph's head. It's right in the middle.
Is it right here?
Yeah, right in the center. And it has a jaw that comes out and grabs the pinball. It's freaking crazy, dude.
Danny.
It's
the
a
time
pinball.
changes tonight. No.
Pinball Brothers. Pinball Brothers makes that one.
Going into our class.
8 time change, man.
Sprint.
It's gonna be dark by 6
Is it a
o'clock,
war?
man.
Punch Out or Raven?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. High scoring. Yeah. It's like there's more pinballs there.
Oh yeah, this is a good event.
We're gonna see Ninja Eclipse.
They have a lot of cool. The bands are fun too. They have Atari Matt. They have Radio Cult. Is a great '80s cover band. A great '80s cover band. Really excellent band.
Buck Rogers, you got a Xevious, Second Forge, House.
They have an extra hour to screen.
All these
Brad,
games
it's not
have
12:40
CRTs.
It's not 12:42 right now. It's
Look at
11:42.
that. Look at that. Look at that. Satan's Hollow. This is the one that blew up real good. Remember blowing this one up? Here's the look at it. It has a glowing red flight stick. How badass is that? That one we blew that one up real good on Arcade Wars. Remember? I wanted to cry. We blew that one up right away.
They lost, Papa Red. They lost.
They never woke up. They never woke up. This was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we still don't have a multi-Williams cab with the correct controls. They could have looked at my video. Arcade One Up could have looked at my video 2 years ago and saw how to lay out the controls to be able to play all the Williams games. It's not like it's a secret, is it, T. McCloskey?
Nope. Not a secret.
They just don't care. They just don't care.
You can't figure it out, just look at this arcade. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Got Centipede.
Centipede.
All the classics. Pop-Up,
Missile Command.
Bye.
Pango, man. I did a video on Pango.
There's another couple.
Sale. Arch Rivals.
I love all these games.
Checking out that joystick. Making sure it's got the legit joystick. Hey, it's Miss Val. Say hi. We got kicks. This is the stage where all the bands will be playing. We got bands playing in the middle of the arcade and pinball area. We got
Look at that marquee. Look at that marquee right there.
The marquee.
Huge.
Crazy. Crazy, Team McCloskey.
Tubin, R-Type.
Tubin.
R-Types. Mortal Kombat 4. Hyper Force. Pac-Man. Oh, baby. Beautiful. Tempest with a vector.
Tempest with a vector.
More pinball. Gilligan's Island. Twilight.
More pinball.
Cherry Bell. Another huge
More pinball. Yeah, they got a lot of pinball here, don't they, man?
They don't play. That's why I go to this event. Go to play.
So cool, look at that.
Family Guy. Zen makes the Family Guy. I scored, man. Make a trip down there. Bigger than Chicago and Cleveland. Well, everything's bigger than Cleveland.
Oh, hang on. Let me do down.
Yeah, Cleveland's not that big, but Cleveland's really newer expo.
Yeah, this. Look at. I mean, I literally played every pinball. Like I like when I go to these things, I'm there. I play the whole time. I'm there to basically get my fix of playing these games. All in one
You're making me
place.
dizzy, Papa Red. You're making me dizzy.
I know, it's good. Dizzy with the love of arcade and pinball. That's okay, it's gonna slow down. Okay, now here's where I got the copyright claim. So the music's gonna change in a minute. The Pretty in Pink was playing in the background. So this video got a copyright claim. So let me just turn the music way down. But yeah, this is the kind of vendor area. They got a lot of stuff you can buy. You'll see that machine that I have. It's on the left on this row. And actually, I had to wait to the I had to wait to the end of the event to take it home. They have a bunch of classic computers.
Yeah,
from back in the day. You got your Commodore 64s, your Ataris, your Atari computers, Texas Instruments. Look at that. A TI 99. All kinds of classic compute, all set up, ready to play. Just walk up to them and play them. Little baby mini Neo Geo. Bought some Atari carts. Got some good prices. Unlike the other events, I got some good prices at this event from the vendor. Crashed out. Our iArcade beat the hell out of. I mean, look like it fell off a truck. What happened to that iArcade? It's not seen very good.
There it is. I saw your thing.
Did you see it? It should have been right there. Let me see. Let's rewind it. It's like playing Where's Waldo.
Right there. Right. Look at that thing. What happened to that thing? Right there. There it is.
Right there. You can see it. Look.
Pink buttons. I noticed the pink buttons.
That's where I got it from. Look. Oh, I took it home with me. There it is. Right there. You see it?
Right next to,
it's right there.
There it is.
I mean, and it's worked ever since
I've been
playing it, and I've never had a problem with it. I mean, I don't know where this thing came from. It's great though. It's great. It's one of my favorite little mini arcades I have. It's really fun to own.
Yep, there it is. Pink buttons and everything.
Yeah, the pink buttons. I mean, they're Sanwa though. I mean, I would change them out, but they're Sanwa. There's no need to.
Look at that pinball. Look at that old pinball.
Then when you walked in, they had a Mandalorian. They give away these pinballs for charity. They have raffles.
Nice.
You can pay like a amount, and it's might win a pinball.
The Dirty Donnie?
Dirty Donnie.
Nice.
Atari Matt, man.
Who's that guy by Atari Matt? Who's that dude doing the thumbs
Papa
up?
Brad, man.
Who's that Papa Brad?
It's like Papa Brad, man.
I'd like to order a pizza.
Papa Brad. It's Papa Brad, man.
Here it is. That's 81. Next weekend, sucker.
Dude.
You okay over there? Who are you jamming to over there?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me remember this. I make this full screen. Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah, we can hear it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it. Where'd you get the music from?
He's playing all this music off of an Atari 2600.
Oh, this is it. Okay.
This is Atari Matt. Look at the Atari 2600s.
Look at him jamming on 2600.
He rocks it. I'm telling you, this is the party. Houston Arcade Expo.
Atari Matt, get it.
You can see the Ataris. He's actually using the music's all composed on Atari 2600s.
That's on Bucky's. That's on Bucky's.
Yep.
It's on a Bucky sticker. Here it is. I see it again.
Oh man, look at Elvira Scared Stiff and the music of Atari Matt. You can actually be playing games while this dude's jamming out on this Atari.
Nice.
I love Atari Matt. Actually, I got into his music. It's so primitive, but it's awesome. Who could think an Atari could make this kind of music? Because Atari is known for its bad sound.
Yep.
Tron.
What a cool skill. High scores on tap set. What a cool
Oh, this is where I have the good. Look at the Xenomorph. Papa Brad bringing it home. Home arcade. Real arcade. I love this stuff.
Rap pinball.
Sorry, Matt.
You got a droid there too.
I got the R2D2. Look at the
Take that
robot.
home. I'll take that home.
It's running right through the middle of the arcade show floor.
Fucking nailed it.
Computer.
Red, damn it out over there. You gonna be there next week?
Yeah, man. He's done every Houston Arcade Expo there's been. Adam's family.
That's Topper.
Uncle Fester is in effect. They had the plush Cousin Ed on that. You see that? All these pinballs, all free play, T. All gonna be in heaven. They got a bunch of good acts too. You got Atari Matt, you got Radio Cult, great 80s cover band, and they've got the Harp Twins too as a free show. If you haven't checked them out, they're awesome too.
That guy keeps jamming, man. Pop Brad's got to get into this. He's going to become a DJ for Atari 2600, Pop Brad.
Man, I don't know how many. It must take him months to make this music. It probably takes months to make one of these songs, honestly.
He's doing it right now. Look at him.
Look at that. Look at that pinball. Gorgeous. Rocking out. It's got the alcohol bottles, little mini bottles, and the beers on top of the TVs. Party.
He's dancing to his own music, sucker. He's dancing to his own music.
Some Demon Attack. Vector. So many pinballs.
Yeah, it seems like there's more pinballs than anything. Gilligan's Island. I was looking at that the other day. That pinball.
Oh yeah. The party. Elvira.
I didn't realize they had the Gilligan's Island
Monsters.
pinball.
Oh no, it's a mosh pit up in here. Mosh pit of arcades.
Hurry, Matt.
Birthday to
Hey, it's Flash Gordon singing drunk.
Happy birthday. Come on,
Got Flash Gordon in the house.
Oh, geez.
Got Flash Gordon.
Happy birthday.
Flash Gordon can have no committed drink. Or he just thinks of the singer.
Singing to Atari Matt. Used with permission from Atari Matt. Musical genius.
Anymore, a Channel 4. Shut the door.
Flash.
Yeah, he wasn't the best actor.
Everybody, Atari Matt. Give it up for Atari Matt.
Who?
I thought it was the Monkees. No fee.
No fear. And it keeps going, T. This is all at one show. One show. Houston Arcade Expo, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. One show. Look at the LCD color DMD in this Johnny Mnemonic. Beautiful.
Great table. Going to the expo.
Oh man, for high scores on tap. High scores on tap. My brother, high scores on tap. This is his machine, Family Guy.
He doesn't like Family Guy. He hates Family Guy.
Dude, it's got a pinball inside a pinball. Look how cool this is. A little mini pinball inside the pinball.
Hey, Zen makes this one.
Like Inception.
See, of course says, yes, I do not like Family Guy. See?
He doesn't like the Family Guy. I thought he liked the Family Guy.
That's cool that Zen
Bugs
actually
Bunny? The flippers are carrots. Look at the flippers. They're carrots, dude.
carrots.
Carrots.
The carrots.
Could have walked home with that one. 2 G's. 2,000. This T2 was sold for 2K.
Demolition Man. Really?
Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes.
Pinball was better than the movie.
I don't like Wesley Snipes.
Demolition Man was not a great movie. Roadshow.
Roadshow. Another one of those creepy mannequins. 2 creepy mannequins.
2 in there. Man,
2 of the Funhouse mannequins. They're a little different, but if you like Funhouse, this has got double of those little animatronic mannequins.
Point. That East.
I don't think you've ever seen this footage, have you, T? Your first time seeing this?
No. I watched it
You saw it before? Look at the Star Wars.
on the channel, man.
Look at that R2D2. Data East.
Oh, that East.
They have this at Electric Avenue. It's about an hour away from me. I played this one a ton. But the Death Star moves, R2 moves. Pretty fun. Got a weird shifter thing in it too for the launch mechanism. Bad Cats.
Williams.
See if I can get a picture of the girl dancing in Bad Cats. I'm patient enough to get it. I don't know if I got it this time or not. I have it on some videos, I know. Look at that play field. Beautiful. Come on, baby. Move it. Wiggle. Ah, cheated. Must be a different video happening.
You didn't get it.
I didn't get it on this script. I got it on a different video though.
Did you?
Yeah. There's like a little $1,200 bucks.
$1,200
bucks. The tickets from home. Flash.
That's it. $1,200.
But really, the last day of the show is when you wheel and deal. So that $1,200 could be like $900 or $800, depending on how bad they want to get rid of it. Big Guns, Scared Stiff, at me and Fishtails,
Hey, Fishtail.
Flintstones, Bullwinkle.
I agree.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. This table was cool. This Orbiter was really fun. That's a weird one too. Classic Jurassic Park.
How are you?
Mario's broken. First day of the show. Broken on a Friday.
I think that dude has a little bit of drink there.
Yeah.
Looks like it could be dangerous there.
Damn, it's a party, dude.
Look at that.
Anyway, that's the Houston Arcade Expo.
Got the Zotar there.
Pretty
Of
cool.
course, I love the bowling one. Yeah, there's just so many cool cabinets and pinball machines.
I'm gonna try to. You want me to try to stream on Saturday from the event?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Are we gonna try?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Imagine if I could just walk around like I did with the last event, and I could walk around during the event.
Well, it looks like that one. I mean,
That would be
when
fun.
did you take that footage? Was that last year or the year before?
That's 2000 this year, 2021, 2 years ago.
I mean, you had no problem. Well, that was a video. It wasn't streaming.
That was produced though. Yeah, you know how many hours I spent making that video? That video took a long time to make.
Oh, I bet.
That was
Yeah,
that
we
was
just
the
have to-
final video for it. But
Like you said before, if you can't stream from down there somewhere, you go stream from your hotel, and then we
we
could
can
do
stream from the hotel, and then I can walk down and just like
Yeah,
if you were
do
walking
tour.
through the event. You know, it might be
Yeah.
fun. It might be even more interesting than just starting on the floor of the event.
So we
you know?
can actually tell you to stop too. It's like, stop, check this one out.
Yeah.
Like somebody in this chat wants to see a pinball or arcade a little bit better. We can stop you and have you look at it a little.
Oh
more.
yeah. Oh yeah. One more. Just one more for good measure. Last one, I promise. Last one. It's currently in Houston area. Houston driving range. November 10th, 11th, 12th. Houston Arcade Expo is going to be happening. Tom Brown will be there covering it all 3 days.
That could be the freaking right there. It could be the
Dragon Slayer. Look at the art. It has Tempest, the alien from Alien vs. Predator. What else do I see in there? It looks like the Tempest artwork.
I mean, that could be on your T-shirt, man. I mean,
That is
something
cool.
like that could be the T-shirt graphics. I mean, that's really cool.
Oh yeah, I'll buy that. You got what's his name?
They have
You
something
got-
like that, man. I might have to.
That's
pay
Space
you.
Ace. That's Space Ace.
Yeah, Space Ace.
That's
Yeah,
Space
Great
Ace.
thing.
That's not Dirk.
No, Space Ace. Might have to have you pick me one up, man, if they have something like that and pay you through PayPal and stuff. That'd be cool if it was something like that on the shirt.
Yeah, we are now at the point. Talking about commenting on a video, and about making a video. Yep. We're at that point.
Great.
There was a DeLorean. Saw it right in the middle. Inside the building of the DeLorean.
Somebody. Get him. Yeah, I'm going to have to go one of these events, man. I'm going to have to pick something up, bring it home.
Yeah, man. In the truck.
She is. That's right. She was in I forgot she was in
Tron.
Caddyshack.
Sorry, Matt. Radio Colt. Arcade Expo coming up. Big party. I'll see you there. I'll be there all 3 days.
Marriott.
Boom.
That'd be cool if they had something on the T-shirt like that. Similar to that. That'd be really cool. Looks like a fun time, man. Looks like a fun time. I can't wait to see some footage next weekend.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Next Saturday. So we'll be jamming out on that.
Mm-hmm.
We make it long enough, maybe we could be filming one Our Atari Matt is jamming out on that thing.
Atari Matt's Friday night. We'd have to do it Friday night.
Is it Friday night? He's not Saturday night?
No, it's Friday. I think Radio Cult is Saturday night, the 80s band.
Well, that'd be kind of cool to check out because he really didn't show a whole lot on that one.
I'll find out. I'll find out the details. I'll let you know the details. But if you want to do Atari Matt, we could do Atari Matt. I love Atari Matt. I'm gonna definitely be filming that for my channel though.
Yeah,
that's content I want to have.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, he's using a 2600 to do those.
It's insane, dude. It's so cool. It's insane. You can't imagine that you can make such good music on an Atari. I mean, you talk about a struggle. I mean, everyone talks about how terrible the sound chips are in Atari, and yet this guy's able to make these songs.
Yeah.
And then perform them live using just Ataris. Like he has a bunch of Ataris. If you look at his setup, it's just a bunch of Ataris and a mixer.
Yeah.
You know, it's all programs. It's programming. He programs his music. Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Who would have thought?
Who would have
do that?
Who would have thought?
2600, man. Who would have thought? I don't know, man. I think we had a pretty good show tonight.
Yeah, we had a great show, man. I had fun.
You know, nothing. We really didn't.
I just wanted people to get a little taste of the Houston Arcade Expo before my videos start showing up on my channel, so you can see what it's like. A lot of fun.
We're gonna check it out next
Saturday.
Saturday.
If you go to the event, just come up and say hi to me. Very friendly.
Yep. And if you can't
play in the game or play in a pinball,
if you can't make it there,
games. I'm there to play games when I go.
If you can't make it over there to Houston Expo, we're gonna have some clips on next Saturday's show, right?
Love it on next Saturday's show. Yeah, we'll put some on Arcade Talk.
Be there live over there.
Be there live, man, all 3 days.
Yep.
From the crack when they open that door.
I want to see the labyrinth, and I want to see Ninja Eclipse.
Yeah.
Why can I say Ninja Eclipse without laughing, Papa Brad? Why can't I say it?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna walk in that booth and that guy's gonna punch me in the face. So hopefully he doesn't watch Arcade Talk.
You say plexiglass? Seriously?
What'd be funny is if I had a drink and I sat it on the plexiglass, do you think they would freak out?
They would.
It's like sit on the plexiglass.
Dude, every time somebody plays that machine, man, they're like all hovering around it.
They are hovering all over it, man.
And it's just like don't mess up the plexiglass. Yeah,
except for Todd Tuckey, he just popped that mug open and grabbed their balls. He took all their balls. He reached right in there. It's like, I'm taking your balls. I'm Todd Tuckey. How you like that? I got all your balls. Todd Tuckey does not play.
Now, if they were smart, they would took some of his advice too, because
Todd Tuckey, he's great. He's great. He knows. Nobody knows the arcade business and pinball business like he does.
Nope. You know, if they don't take his advice, they're just stupid. Because I mean, he gave them some, even just on camera, he gave them some good advice. If they don't, use that advice, they're just stupid. They'll just fail. And I don't want to see anybody fail, man. I would like to see people, make it. But the way they're the path they're going right now, they're not going to make it. But I don't know why we keep going back on pinball. But
you're just a hater. You're just a Turner hater.
I'm not a Turner hater.
You're a Turner hater. It's a hate stream, dude.
My wife's
Turner pinball hate stream
was Turner. I like Turner.
Okay.
But they're overpriced, Papa Brad. They're overpriced, Papa Brad. They're not freaking $10,000.
God is the man with the golden balls, like the cue ball wizard.
Yep. When's the next?
I am the only YouTuber that was willing to talk about the gold ball.
The gold ball.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one. All the other influencers, none of them would say anything, but they need to know about it. How are they going to get better? If you sit on your hands and say nothing, how are they going to get better? And we should want all these companies. We should hold them to high standards.
We should. I tried to hold them all to high standards.
If
something wrong, I'm going to point it out.
We should praise them when they do things that are right, like the Gottlieb update, the free update. That was something good.
Except for the gold ball.
We should also call them out when they put a gold ball where, the 8 ball's supposed to be. It's supposed to be black.
Yeah. See, that tells me they rushed it out a little bit. It wasn't ready to go. They did copy and paste and they forgot to change it to black. Oopsie.
Oops.
Hopefully they'll change that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, companies got to know, companies appreciate positive and negative, because that's the only way
Yeah.
you're going to improve. Anything you do in life, you got to have negatives and positives. My arcade
True.
channel, people told me, stop doing this shit. Stop doing this to do this stuff. You know, and it kind of like
Yeah.
helps you. It helps you.
It does
Negatives and
help you.
positives
It does help you.
always helps you.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's probably just an oversight on their spot. They're like, oh damn, we forgot to change it to black.
Yeah, man. I sent him Jason's things, all the recommendations he made. I sent directly to the owner of Atgames.
Yes, I saw.
I know it was responded to and saw from the very top, PK himself. So
Yes, it did.
I
saw it.
am relaying when my viewers tell me, I'm relaying it back to them. I think I'm one of the few people that's a little bit critical in that group. There's a lot of people that just sit in there and don't say anything and they lurk. But I'm one of the few that's giving them feedback. So, you know, whether it gets me kicked from the group or they get to stay, you know, at least I'm giving them some feedback.
You need feedback. You need positive feedback and negative feedback, because you can't improve if nobody gives you negative feedback. You always stay the same if you don't get negative feedback.
That's true.
Because you don't know what you're doing wrong.
Goofyfoot, I am 100% on board on a black hole competition. If Atgames wants to do a table, I would love to do black hole. I mean, I love that pinball table. It's one of my favorites.
Got to do it when I get my 4K pinball, man, so I can be in there. I already got the pack. I bought the pack already. Bought the 4K black hole pack. I'll be in there, guys, one of these days. You know, I'm in some of these competitions. I'm in some of these tournaments.
Oh, anyway, speaking of high scores on tap, man, did you see his Konami code video? High scores on tap dropped a video on the Konami code. You know the Konami code?
No.
Up, down, left, right, start. Is that it? Or am I missing something? Probably missing something. But he did a little video. It was really, really good. If you haven't checked it out,
check it out.
Check it out. Go subscribe to High Scores on Tap. It's a great new YouTube channel. Does fantastic content. Also very active in helping to promote and support tournaments for the Atgames community. Yep. He's a good guy. Definitely go subscribe to his channel.
We got to get our own tournaments going on with Atgames stuff.
For sure.
I scored you. Maybe we get some prizes going too. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Kind of started with High Scores on Tap channel and kind of do some tournaments and stuff in that with Atgames. That'd be really cool. Even if he, got a little, even if it's just like a little small.
Yeah, man, I don't care. I'll play just for bragging rights, honestly. I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the competition. I mean, competition makes you better and makes you want to play the games, 100%, I mean.
I beat Papa Brad on Bone Busters.
You beat me on Bone Busters, but
4.4 million I had on that thing.
You did. Congratulations. That was earned. I can tell you that was earned. Respect.
I know. I finally got you guys.
Respect.
I think that's the first time. First time I got you guys. You and
dude, I need to play some classic video games. Let's play some Pop Flamer. Let's see how you do in Pop Flamer.
Why you gotta
this
go
crazy
there,
game? Yeah, Pop Flamer. Well, let's play some Miss Pac-Man. Let's see.
Let's play some Dude.
I told you it's on. Whenever you want to do it, I'll play you. I need to practice a little bit. I need like a week to practice, but I'll play you, Mr. D. I'll kick your ass.
Now you're talking. Now you sound like P-Dubs. You got to practice. P-Dubs. Is that P-Dubs over there practicing?
Dude, I don't need to practice that much, but that's not really my jam. But I will learn how to play Mr. D.
I know it's not your jam,
but I'll play it. I'll play it for sure.
I love Mr. D.
The classic 80s games are what I'm probably the best at, though. I mean, I'm
That's
deadly at Miss Pac-Man. I'm ridiculous. You saw the video where I rolled over the score. I had a short. Did you see the short? I rolled over the score in class of 1981.
Yeah, I did.
Rolled it back to 0. Dude, it's funny that game too. You get the Miss Pac-Man when you get far enough. Like the Energizers don't do anything but reverse the directions of the ghosts. So it's like, it's crazy.
Welcome to Stream Dark Realms. Welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I know. Can you keep up with me on Mr. Dupe, Papa Brad? Can you keep up?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's bring it. Let's do
118,000.
Come on, T. McCloskey, do a competition.
Have you hit 118,000 yet?
Have I hit 100? No. No, but I mean, I could play a little bit and get better. I'm sure.
I love that game though. One of my favorite games, man. One of my favorite games. Had to make it myself over there. Whew, there it is.
Yep. Yep. You made your own, Mr. Do.
Made it in my eye.
And make one for you, so you had to make your own. You had to do it yourself. DIY.
DIY.
Do it yourself.
Nobody would do it the way I did it. Everybody would do the way Universal did it when it was just freaking stupid white cabinet.
Where's the wood paneling? You don't got no wood paneling on yours.
No, there's no wood paneling. I hate wood paneling.
Dig Dug is better than Mr. Do. Dig Dug is better than Mr. Do.
No, it's not. No,
Dig Dug is way better than Mr. Do.
Hell no.
Dig Dug, now that's a game. Mr. Do? Yeah.
Dude, they cheated. Dig Dug copied.
They all cheated. Adventures of Robbie Roto did that mechanic before any of them. The digging and all that. So technically, they're all copying that game.
No, they got it from Mr. Do first.
The Adventures of Robbie Roto wasn't before Mr. Do? Are you sure on that?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Do's from 1979, sucker.
It's not from 1979. Dude, you don't know your arcade history.
You know,
Adventures of Robbie Roto came out first, but it was a dud because it was released by Midway at the same time they released Pac-Man. They had released 3 games: Pac-Man, Rally X, and Adventures of Robbie Roto.
Look what Jason says. Do not underestimate Mr. Do. It's
you do have the Powerball. The Powerball is pretty cool.
I just
what do you get when you spell extra with Mr. Do? You get extra man?
Yeah.
Extra man? When you spell extra?
Yeah, if you spell extra. That's your whole, that's the object of
What's the key to getting a high score? There's some kind of secret, isn't there?
I ain't going to tell you, dude.
It doesn't happen frequently. It's like there's some kind of Easter egg in the game.
I can't tell you, man.
You probably know the Easter Do. I mean, it'd be like me. You probably know the Easter egg.
Oh, yeah, of course I do.
Is there a cheat code like in Contra, like in High Score on Tap's video?
No.
Is there a cheat code?
Not really.
Dude, you know a classic game that nobody ever plays that I played recently that I thought was pretty fun was Amador. You ever play that one? Amador?
Yeah, it sounds familiar, man.
It's a crazy game.
I have to look it up.
It's like you're a monkey eating dots, then you're a paintbrush.
I don't think I did. I have to look that one up.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, there's so many arcades out there. Can't play them all, man. I mean, there's some out there. I remember when it was, I think I talked about it before. There's one game out there, like you had a shovel, and the things would come after you, and you like dug like a hole, and they would fall in it, and they had
Space Panic.
I don't think it's Space Panic, so I'll have to look it up. I think it's a copy. I think it was a rip-off of Space Panic. I don't think it's that one. So I looked at Space Panic before. It's similar, but it's not the same. So I think it was like a rip-off of that one. Mountain Dew got the name first, 1940. Mountain Dew, 1940. Wow. All right, guys.
That's it.
It's 1:20, man. We've been on
it. It's 1:20.
I'm ready. I'm going to take a nap and pop right. Good night.
Man, okay.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Roll it out. Roll intro. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We appreciate it. Next week, Saturday night from the Houston Arcade Expo. Thursday, God knows what our show will be. But Saturday, Houston Arcade Expo. As always, stay legit.
We'll always have something. And for some reason, I deleted my Saturday outros. Sad, Papa Brad. Sad.
That is sad. That is sad.
I'm always deleting shit. Why am I always deleting stuff?
Up, down, down, left, right, right. BA start. See, High Scores on Tap knows the cheat code. And if you've not watched that video directly after this, you must watch and also subscribe to High Scores on Tap. He's a great guy.
That subscribe button over there.
Hit that subscribe button over there. Let's get him rolling. Let's get him to 1,000 subs.
I'd like to get to 1,000 too.
He's doing pretty good.
Doing better than I am.
Yep.
Dudes.
Hey man, he's been dropping a lot of content.
I have too.
You have too. I know.
All right, guys. Stay legit.
Welcome everybody to another arcade talk. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. So sit back and relax because the show starts now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
It's time for Carl of the Week!
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
The show started yet? Oh no, the show's gonna start soon. Sorry guys, sorry. I dropped something on the floor before the show started. No guys, you didn't see nothing. No, I was not sniffing the carpet again. I just dropped something on the floor before the show started. But the show starts now.